Come on, Chad, you gotta hum it with me, right? Come on, someone make up some lyrics. How you doing, Chad? Yep, time for another Halo game. There's a lot of them. Apparently, people are saying this one's pretty good. I mean, I played the multiplayer. Kind of enjoyed it, but I got some issues with it. Now we get to find out if the campaign was worth the $60 I paid for it. You know, it's easy to like something, like the multiplayer, when you don't have to pay for it, like me. I didn't even buy the battle pass everyone was complaining about. But hey, can't get the campaign for free, though. Not unless you got to in with a company. What is it that sounds like grunting? That would be my manly charm. Da-da-da. Did you not realize that was me, like, da-da-da-da-ing into the microphone? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Are you ready, Spartan? No, I was always more of a, you know, there aren't that many characters in Halo, are there? Or at least memorable ones. So it's like, who else would it be? Like, oh yeah, there was just the Master Chief and his AI buddy. Did it again, man's got vision, yeah. Somehow the magic keeps happening. Give it up for this theme song. So good they had to bring it back after trying to get rid of it for the past 2 games, huh? Huh? How about that? Like, alright, fine, you win, we'll bring it back. Would you rather Splinter Cell stay dead than modern Ubisoft fuck it up? Well, I read rumors today that it's coming back and it's gonna be an open world game, so I'd like it to be fucking nuked from orbit before that happens. That's right, I want it to be what? Just Thanos snap it out of existence so I don't have to even think about it. Because of course they'd make a Splinter Cell open world game. Who knows, maybe that'll get announced tomorrow at the Game Awards or whatever. Your school was a bit of an issue? Well, you know what you gotta do? Slap your dick on the table. That solves all problems in life. No one expects it. But, use your own dick, though. No one else's. It gotta be your own. You're also going to stream tomorrow at 8 p.m.? Well, actually, what time does the Game Awards start tomorrow? Because I need to stream that. I don't use Instagram, so I wouldn't know about this, but my teacher and some students explained today, so there are these 3 Instagram accounts just letting people post pictures of people in class. People's feet in the bathroom, like your class, or your school. That's kind of messed up and voyeuristic. You think it'd be kind of easy to figure out who's doing it just by looking at the person pointing their phone around. I hope you get that sorted out, Scorpio, and, you know, no one's perving on you, that you don't want perving on you. Slamming someone else's dick on the table, that might be offensive to the person having their dick slammed. Or ironic, who knows. Also, what Splinter Cell open world? It's rumored that the next Splinter Cell game will be an open world game. God have mercy on us all. So, chat, how you doing? Send out this Discord announcement real quick, though. Don't want to forget about that. That goes first, and then a minute or so later, the YouTube one. Ah, screw it, we'll do the YouTube one now, too. I feel dangerous tonight. Been a while since we actually did a research stream. Well, no, we did. The past 2 nights was a research stream. But I mean, for like a new game. Well, I'm still wrong. This wasn't that long ago that I did it for Call of Duty, but you know what I mean. A new game that actually might feel new, not just... Call of Duty doesn't feel like a new game when it comes out. Am I the only one that gets that feeling? I mean, I know I'm not. But it doesn't even feel like, oh, this is a new release. It's just like, oh, it's more Call of Duty. Could have released this as a DLC for the last game. Also, that guy, thank you for the tier 1 sub. First sub of the night, by the way. Tell us how bad this year was. I think we all know how... In terms of video games, this was probably the worst year ever. And to say they shouldn't have whipped their dick out, what am I even saying? You know, it's part of my Hannibal Lecter mind games that somehow revolve around, peni. Got my Halo playlist, the main theme, 2 ODS, 2 themes, and 2... I used to, like, go jogging to some Halo music before. What's up, by the way, boy? How you doing? Worst day I've had in a very long time? Really? I mean, I know about a pretty bad day you had not too long ago, because I can't imagine it topping that one. Hope everything's alright. But, I'll do my best to cheer you up if so. Air traffic control is fucking lit. Did you get a new job? Also, Dr. Baby, thank you for your sub, but, your gift sub to Easy Puck. There were probably some worse years in the 80s. Well, I mean... Smart ass. You know what I mean. This year has been hardly anything released. Yeah, there used to be bad years. There was a video game crash that one time, But in terms of actual a year that stuff wasn't crashing, or at least the game market wasn't crashing, just nothing was getting released or getting pushed back, this was the year for the worst on record for me. No, air traffic control and ODST. Oh yeah, I thought you were talking about the actual jump. Look on the bright side, y'all. Elden Ring in February. Well, a lot of stuff is coming out in February, not just Elden Ring. Many things. It's in fact a little packed. Wouldn't be surprised if you had a good point. Not as bad as that day, but comes close. I mean, still, I would hope not. I hope it's not something too bad, because damn. Researching Call of Duty is like researching the winter. It may be changing each year a little bit, but you only notice. Yeah, you're right. It's like sometimes you get a little bit of a warmer winter. Sometimes you get more snow. But it always comes back around. Oh yeah, it's still winter. Should I watch a Cat Girl or the Moo God Dart? I personally think you should watch me. I'm assuming the Cat Girl you mean is Nyanners. If it's like a VTuber. I think I'll do her. I got the voice. I'm not trying to be overly cutesy. I'm just giving you pure masculinity. I say as I sip herbal tea. Which armor you like more, ODST or Mark V? Well, I don't really have too much of a preference, to be honest with you. They're all just spacemen looking guys with like visor helmets. I've never really been a fan of like the Halo armor. It's like, there's way cooler looking armors out there. I mean, it looks practical. There's nothing like overly... There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, yeah, I think practicality, it looks realistic. So I'm fine with that. I just don't really like, oh, it's so badass. I mean, the ODSTs are just like a grayer version of it without the, energy field. Missed your God of War streams. Hope they went well. Well, there's going to be one more, so you got another chance. Let's go, Craig. Craig. Elden Ring is more important. I mean, depends what you're into. I think also that same month Dying Light 2 comes out. For some people, that'll be very important. So, make sure I get everything running and running correctly. You gonna record for me, Bandicam? Do I have to, like, punish you? I've got the whips and the chains already in my hand. Huh, interesting how Bandicam doesn't seem to recognize the game. Maybe if I click on something here. Maybe if I start recording? Looks like I'll have to record with OBS. Thank you, Bandicam, for being a bitch. What's the deal? What's the... No. Hold on, chat. We're dealing with a little technical, snafu. I guess I could just do full screen. Do that? Yeah, fuck it. You want to do it that way? We'll do it that way. Might even be safer. I don't have to worry about the game crashing and taking the file with it. Also, Elric, thank you for the sub at 20 months. Hello, how is everyone? We seem like we're doing alright, except for my crippling, crippling social anxiety. Weird thing to do when you're streaming. Yep, I'm gonna have to use full screen, because for some reason this game just does not want to work with OBS properly. I should have tested this earlier. Have you ever watched any XXX movies, the Vin Diesel franchise? Oh, I'm glad you had to, like, put Vin Diesel there, because I thought you were about to ask if I've watched porn. And I was going to enthusiastically say yes. But I have watched the first XXX movie, and I barely recall it, but I remember thinking, wow, this is dumb. I've been playing this all day. I've been playing the multiplayer for like 2 weeks now. So, I got you beat there. Unless you've been playing that too. I'm not sure if I should... I guess we'll just use OBS. Where's it recording to? I guess it'll just show up in the old in the God of War folder, so I'll get it there. Safer than trying to record with the Bandicam right now. So, chat, are we ready? Open world Halo. Apparently, it's not really open world. It just has very large areas you can explore, but it's like semi-open world, I guess. XXX is even dumber than Fast and Furious. In a different multiverse or a universe, XXX was a series that continued with Vin Diesel and not Fast and the Furious. Also in that same universe, Too Fast, what was it? Gone in 60 Seconds was the dominant car guy movie. It was a very successful franchise. Sir, finishing the fight. He's been finishing that fight for a long time. How old is Master Chief now? He's got to be in like his 50s, right? I needs like at some point they need to let him retire. Normal. Okay, I did everything right correctly. Yes. No skulls, obviously, because we don't have any. All right, let us. You'll continue our adventure of saving evil or killing evil Cortana, whichever one it's going to be. Biologically, he's not that old. He's also a super soldier mutant with awakened genetics, so who even knows? You know, at this point, he's like, I'm pretty sure he's meant to be Jesus. That's why his name is John 117. So we shouldn't really worry about human things anymore. You can use that hook to get weapons far away. I haven't used it to do that in multiplayer. I didn't know that. I have used it to board people's vehicles. Oh, wait, no shit. Ah, fuck, there's... Ah. Subtitles are on.
Would you humor me?
Oh, the brutes are back. Yay. Everyone likes them. Sounds so enthusiastic. I just don't like the brutes. They're kind of fun to fight.
If you knew how you were going to die.
Did you just get hit by a gravity hammer and survive? So, thank you, Argent Skies, for 13 months. We're watching Master Chief get his ass kicked by his Virgil, I guess, which is a big monkey.
How would you live your life differently?
Don't want spoilers for this game, so I'm gonna go best of luck. Understandable.
And I am the last face you will ever see.
I'm a monkey. And you just drop him. Why would you do that to the Master Chief when you... Oh, come on. You're already a stupid villain and I've only just learned your name. He's surely dead, even though I didn't do a fatal wound on him. I mean, the guy has fallen from orbit how many times? Also, how's the audio chat?
Pressure building in lines 4, 17, and 33. Pressure building in lines 4.
But yeah, it's like, he's like, I'm gonna drop this guy off of, a cliff or into space, whatever. And like, yeah, he's surely dead. The dude doesn't look like Arthur Morgan anymore, or they change his face? Yeah, didn't he used to be chubby? If it's the same guy, he might, be the same one. Oh, the hot water ain't working. Call the landlord. Something I've always had an issue with the world of Halo is how primitive, how like normal... This is like 500 years in the future, but the humans don't seem all that much more advanced than we are now. They just have spaceships. Like the guns and vehicles really kind of suck technologically. Well, they got the Obi-Wan technology down though. Oh, ooh, that person's face.
Show Daddy how big you are, can you sing? So big. Good, and can you sing? Good singing.
Come on, do a real military man's message. It's gonna be his girlfriend sending him like topless shots. I know how the dudes in the military... Well, he aged a lot, didn't he?
I can't wait to see you again. Okay, now say bye-bye.
How long has he been gone? There's a lot of crazy tech. You just don't deal with it in the game. Even the weapons, though, don't seem like anything that more advanced than what we have now. They just have the regular, like, assault rifles and everything else. Yet 500 years in the future, I expect a little more. It's like only everything else, like, oh, we have a laser gun and a rail gun. Oh, wow, those things we technically also already have. Heard about Vanguard bricking PS5s at the new update? I have not. That's really bad, though. Glad I finished with it and didn't buy it on PS5. But, sounds like something Activision would fuck up right now.
This is UNSC Pelican Echo 216. Can you hear me?
If it's not freezing in here, how do you have all this ice on the inside of your windshield? Him. Master Chief, cool dude. UNSC is meant to clash with a futuristic covenant. But like I said, 500 years, imagine, look at how far we've gone in just 100 years from like the 1900 to like 2020. And imagine 500 years of further technological advancement, and you have practically nothing to show for it except, we got spaceships. That's pretty much, I guess we spent 500 years making that and advancing nothing else.
Power cells are fried. Auto shut down.
And making humans
Triggering
taller.
survival mode. I'm going to try to
Another
overwrite.
physics flaw here with the ice, but it too complicated. Yeah, like I said, it should be freezing in here if you have all that ice on the outside of the windshield.
I hope you're ready.
Also,
Please don't die.
very moist in here too.
Please. Don't die.
Lots of child super soldiers. Well, they didn't start out as child super soldiers. They just were trained as from children, and then when they grew up, they made them into super soldiers.
Yes! Yes!
Hold on, you're celebrating. We gotta do something first. Subtitles off. Sorry for the hearing impaired. If you were like excited for what you were seeing already. Halo Wars 2 takes place between 5 and Infinite? Ah. I never played the RTS games. Chief weighs a ton with the armor on, I believe. How did the Marine get him in there? You know, that's the benefit of space. You know, no gravity.
Yes! We're going home! Oh, welcome back, Chief. I rerouted what little power I had into your suit. I'm seeing a fault on the calibration matrix. At least I think it's a calibration matrix.
Glad we found the one suit technician in the army that was still alive.
Look up.
Or the Marines, I mean.
Now let's look down.
Aren't you supposed to be holding my balls while I do this and then making me cough?
Let's try right.
You know, Master Chief, have you been drinking tonight, my son?
And now left.
How much you been drinking, Master? Let's imagine that. This is Master Chief
Your
being
visor
pulled over
feed
on the
motor
side of the
function
road.
seem to be operational. But it looks like there's a problem with the servos in your hands. Try moving it. Stay calm. You've been out there a while.
And I grasped that the entire time.
The diagnostics on your armor.
Normal is pretty easy. Halo's never really been a hard game, though. Weapon containment device inserted. Verification ID. No, weapon containment. AI not detected. Intelligence also not detected. Character deficient. Please insert better writing. Where were those connected to in the back of his suit?
You're not.
Status report.
Status report. What? There's something you need to see, Chief.
Look, I've done this a while, guy. Can you just give me the news? His butt? I mean, barely even see it. Fem's fighting words. Halo fans will fight you and say Chief is a super deep and multi-dimensional character. He's not. He's not even meant to be.
There's nothing left for us here.
Oh, it's the
I don't
namesake.
think over here is.
Looks like it's already a bit fucked up, though.
No, 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 no. Not then. Not again. We need to run.
I need a weapon.
Weapon. This is all I've got.
It's enough.
I haven't read the books. I've read some of the books. But that's the thing. I don't care what's in the books. I only care about the games
What are we
depict.
gonna do?
Improvise. Close the
Books by their very nature will go into more detail about things and internal stuff as well. If your argument is, hey, you read the book, that's where you find out how deep he is, then you've already lost to me. It's like, but it's a video game. That's just the secondary media. Warship How do you say that properly? I want to make make sure I'm sensitive to the brute culture. Though I'm pretty sure they don't really like being called brutes either. We're a sensitive people.
You have one bullet against an entire army. What can you do on your own?
I told you. It's enough.
So
Very heroic. Like when Ubisoft makes those 100+ hour games and still have to hide plot important shit in books and comics. But usually that's when they just want to like not bother with stuff they've already been building up for years, like in that AI shit in Assassin's Creed still.
Batteries. I'll buy us some time.
Hey, it's this shitty rifle. I've been playing multiplayer enough to know this gun is useless unless you're right up in front of someone's face. Splash! Oh, not break, not shatter, just whomp.
You made it.
Do I get a plate? Oh, not.
Now what?
Scan reveals your current objectives and their waypoints along with nearby weapons and pretty good in normal mode. Like I said, if you don't see that yellow dot on an enemy,
Then we shut it
when
down.
it's basically marks your what the range is. See when it appears and disappears, then you're not hitting shit. And even then, you basically gotta like tap it instead of hold it, otherwise your shots go everywhere. So does this do in medias res well, or cause this isn't catching me? I don't even know how this connects to like the last game. The last game left off with Cortana sending out those big AI robot machines to like pacify the galaxy, and then now we're just getting our ass wrecked by the brutes. I'm guessing it's all in a book somewhere. What happened in between this game and the last game?
Eliminate? Chief, whatever you're planning to do, do it fast.
That yellow dot is for your grapple hook? Maybe. Okay. I thought, for some reason I was thinking that was like a rangefinder, like, oh, in range of my gun. Well, anyway, still, this gun is only good at a certain distance. Oh yeah, you can slide too. Like, remember how to hold control. I'm not sure if you were asked before because I'm late, but what do you think about Ubisoft's rumoredly turning the new Splinter Cell game into... I actually commented on this about a couple minutes ago because someone brought it up. I hope to God it's not true, but I know it in my heart, my deepest of hearts, that it is true because it's Ubisoft and they only want to make open world games. And my God, don't buy it. It's gonna suck. Let me suffer for you when I have to play through it. It's gonna be bloated as... Somehow they're gonna make a stealth game into an open world game and it's gonna be bloated as hell. Probably should have long... Okay, I know what it is. I've been playing the multiplayer. I'm wondering if, like, the single player has, like, weapons and vehicles that aren't in the multiplayer. I was expecting that big, like, robot, that you get to control in the last two games to be in there. It isn't in the multiplayer. By the way, I want to point out again, once again, the vehicles in the multiplayer are almost worthless to ever get in. I've only had a couple good runs in them because, my God, they're just like... It's like trying to, like, they just tip over it if they run over a pebble. Like, what is wrong with this world's physics? Well, Ring World, I guess. Hello, Dart. What's up, Sexy Fuzz? How you doing? Stealth aspect of the game, how they maintain microtransactions. I mean, they do hide them pretty well, don't they? Alright, let's do a scan. Alright. Good. Apparently the last one was sort of open world. What, you mean... Splinter Cell? The last one? The Blacklist? I don't think it was it?
Hold the Spartan back! The demon's alive!
They're calling me the demon still? That was like a Halo 1 through 3 kind of thing. So is this the Storm Covenant, or is it like a... Oh, there's a totally other evil, villainous Covenant faction again? Blacklist wasn't overall. I didn't think it was. The Banished. Oh, so, it's like the brute-controlled faction, I guess. Do you think they're ever going to come up with something that can possibly replace the Covenant that people are okay fighting and just like, I don't want to do this robot shit? So an Uruk-hai killed you before, and now, well, he beat us, and then instead of actually killing us, he threw us out a window in a spacecraft, and it's like, oh, well, I clearly killed the Master Chief. No need to confirm he's dead. Who could possibly survive that? I have not had a good time with this gun in multiplayer, by the way. It's got a lot of, it's like it's weirdly one of the few guns in Halo that has bullet drop. So if you like aim at anything at a distance, you gotta aim way above yourself. It doesn't give you like a rangefinder on it either. But I guess it just packs a lot of punch. Vanished a faction that revolted from the Covenant, then why do they want to destroy... Well, I guess I'll find out why they want to destroy humans. Be kind, Chad. They're sensitive people. They don't like being called brutes. Well, that was a lot of build-up. I'm gonna kick your ass. Still, 3 headshots. Headshot. 3 headshots for that, huh? Watching you play this makes me want to play Mass Effect, really. I mean, I don't see why. I mean, you know, they could do a first-person Mass Effect spin-off game if they wanted.
We do not kneel before false idols.
That hologram. It's Atriox.
Wow, I would never would have guessed this hologram.
Infinity. He was looking for something.
This reminds you of Doom 3? It's not dark enough.
He killed everyone.
I know. We met.
Kick my ass too, said the Master Chief, or he should have. Hey Dartigan, are you the son of the Patriots? And the Lale Lulilo, you mean? We all are. Are you an American? Then you're the son of the Patriots. The blood of the founders courses within you. Give me a gun that doesn't suck. There is a flashlight? No, it's just you don't really need to use it either. It's bright enough. Why is everything in the books these days? That everyone wants to make cross-media because that's where the money lies, baby. Kinetic ammo. You mean bullets? Plasma weapon ammo. Oh, that's new. Ammo stations. Can't wait for you to tear this game several new assholes. Who knows? It might be good. I'm just like dicking around right now. Oh, he just flew off weirdly into the wall and stuck there. Alright, there you go, first sin. Physics be wonky. But then Halo's physics always wonky. Like I said, once you get into a vehicle in this game, you realize it's a nightmare to actually control anything. I challenge anyone to do good in the brute chopper in the multiplayer. It's best to just like sit in one space and like fire your guns like artillery because they have an arc to them, and never try to actually drive it anywhere. Like drive it to a position and just stay there. I got no grenades. Didn't like the brutes carry that like gun with a bayonet on it? Or, like, the spiker. Punching those old dudes in the face is my favorite Halo. Oh, I always like to listen to them talk for a bit. Pretty sure the direction of gravity also doesn't make sense. It's a spinning space station. And you mean the Halo ring? Actually, the way that works is centrifugal force, not necessarily gravity. So it's simulated gravity, and actually that's true. Being on the inside of a spinning ring in space would simulate gravity pretty well, as long as it's it's spinning fast enough for its radius. That's where I mean, they literally took the idea from like actual realistic space station concepts that have been in sci-fi before. The brute shot, yeah, I used to have like a multi-firing pistol and had like 2 big knives on the front of it. This is like older technology. This gun, absolute garbage. I already know from multiplayer, never use it unless you have to. It feels weird going into a game's campaign after I've been playing the multiplayer so much that I already know what weapons are worthwhile using. Like this, absolute shit. Don't even know what's in the game. What I'm saying is the direction you feel the gravity go is wrong, I think. what I'm saying is the direction you feel the gravity. I'm not sure. I've never been in a centrifuge before, so I couldn't say for sure if it's right or not. I just know that it largely depends on the size of the radii and the speed at which it's circulating. Hold on a second. Let me refresh my Twitch page real quick. There we go. Now it's working properly. Rethink your thought process for weapons in this game. I've tried using this gun. Just look at how slow the bullets move. They got a little bit of auto tracking on them, but they are just so slow that once you actually shoot at someone, if they're not directly like in this range for you right here, they're usually around a corner and your bolts just smack into the wall as they follow them. And it takes like 3 full bursts to actually kill someone, and every single shot needs to count. I never use it, and I never see anyone else using it. Technically, this spiker gun rarely gets used too. Like I said, I mentioned before in Halo, the only thing I want is like the 3-shot rifle, if I can get my hands on that, and like the old sniper rifle. I actually heard that this game is saving the Halo franchise after the shit. Like, I've played the multiplayer, and I have had fun in the multiplayer. I have issues with it though. I don't think I'm gonna ever like it as much as say I like Reach's multiplayer. It's because certain things I think need patching. Worst gun I've ever used in games, that pistol from Doom 2016. I think that one counts pretty effectively, even if it had infinite ammo. Where's Skewer? Skewer is only good for like it can kill a person instantly, but it's really made for anti-vehicle. No grenades still, so we have to like do this the hard way. Oh, I guess those count as grenades. Can't fuck with this pistol. I mean, if you can land the shots with it, I guess it's pretty good. Isn't this Halo semi-open world? I think once you get out of the spaceship, but it's, you know, it's like you got areas you can explore somewhat and find, you know, stuff in. Elevator. Before we do that, let's check around. Some people played the game on Ultra Nightmare pistol only. Oh yeah, I know there's you know, insane people who do those kind of runs just to prove it to themselves that they can do it. I salute them in their efforts. Jackals finally improved their shield handling after a few years. What were they doing different there? I was too busy trying to kill them that I didn't notice. Is it bad you never played a Halo game? No. Why would it be bad that you've never played any certain game you've never been interested before? It's never bad. You play what you want to play. If it didn't interest you, it didn't interest you.
An invasion force. How do we stand a chance against all this? The banished won already. We could be the only 2 humans left alive out here.
Then
What?
there's still hope.
Are we not concerned with those robots Cortana sent out everywhere at the end of the last? Come on, game, don't do this already. Don't make me start asking questions about what the fuck happened. I know people didn't like that game and its plot, but you still have to address it and not just like completely paint over it. Like, don't worry about that. Humanity's at risk again. It's the brutes this time. Focus on that. We know we fucked up. You've collected a UNSC audio log. For each one contains an audio file that can be played back in the database. Press E to acquire audio logs. Hold E to acquire and playback. Okie dokie. I think it was ended in a book. Oh, wonderful. Alright, let's listen to the audio log. Database?
How many now?
16 systems shut down so far.
It wasn't ended in a book. Well, like I said, they got some explaining to do.
Her and the others out of the main.
Will not be able to stop her. She knows more about how this all works than, well, anyone.
Dr. Halsey,
John.
what's the plan?
The plan? Right now, we are in survival mode. Again. Cortana's message has spread across the galaxy. Most sentient AI are siding with her.
Oh, now they're talking about it.
Yes. But maybe not you. Tell me, John. What was the last thing she said to you?
She said, goodbye.
Wow, she was so sad. Yeah, just making stuff up at this point. They do that often. They like to have their fun. Again, not picking that thing up unless I have to. Okay, I guess I'm not gonna find anything but Covenant weapons here. Seems like there's actually fewer weapons in this game compared to the last one, too. At least what I've noticed so far. Your name is Master Chief Steve from now on. You know, I mean, you can just call him John. That is his name. That's already a pretty normal enough name, I think. Ow, whoop, dead. First death. Is Master Chief in love with Cortana or not? I hope not. I seriously hope. It feels ooh if they actually go in that direction, like, ugh. Like, ugh, does he have to be? How I fell in love with an AI. Everybody dead? No, well, let's hide the body. Oh, spike grenades, huh? Alright, those are pretty good. Dutch Arthur. Arthur, I'd like you to meet Mr. Master Chief. Did enjoy your erotic fan fiction read on the Halo 4 stream? Oh yeah, I did do that, didn't I? Oh yeah, we'll take this pistol. Hey, you want to notice something else I've found in the multiplayer that I really dislike? In a way to discourage you from ever, like, aiming at anyone from a distance, it always puts, like, a scope glare on you as soon as you aim your gun, like, you'll zoom in with any type of zoomed weapon. Instantly alerting whoever you're looking at knows where you're at, even if it's all the way across the map. So trying to snipe is almost worthless unless they're looking the other way. Because as soon as you, like, pull out a sniper rifle and, like, aim at someone across the map, they instantly pull out their dinky little pistol and, like, plug shots at you, because apparently a pistol also has the same, range as a sniper rifle. And once you get hit in that mode, it takes you out of zoom and ruins whatever shot you had lined up. You mean bloom? Yeah, it's basically a big screen, glare of, supposedly from the scope. But it even happens at night, too. Well, night maps, but I understand that's a balancing issue, because no one likes being shot by a sniper, but, them's the breaks in a first-person shooter game, I think. But, it's hard to have a good run if you're trying to snipe anyone. Unless everyone's really distracted in the middle of a firefight, I found. Because as soon as you, like, pull the gun out and scope down it, everyone just, like, plugs in your direction with, like, their pistol, because it's a good range weapon for some reason. Die already. And knocks you out of, like, the zoom in. Master Chief is in love with Cortana. Wouldn't that mean he's in love with Halsey? I mean, that's like his mom, man. Like, all of it is That's all I gotta say. Like, it's like, no. It doesn't feel right. And I wish they would stop implying it. Intentional before you're about to kill someone you want them to know. It's not even before, well, that was the reason you had bullet trails on the sniper rifles. So if you missed, because most people usually miss when they go for a headshot, unless they're really good at it. So it usually would take 2 shots to usually down anyone, so you go for 2 body shots. So you would have a chance to, like, evade it and everything else, but now as soon as you, like I said, even if you're all the way across the biggest maps, as soon as you zoom in with any weapon, even the non-sniper rifles, which makes no sense, you get the gigantic glaring, like, spotlight on you, and everyone just, like, it's hard not to notice it. And since you start with a pistol, you just pull that out like pow, 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 and makes them stop aiming at you. So it knocks them out of it. So it's really annoying to try to snipe in the game. Like I said, I'm complaining a lot about the multiplayer, but I have had fun with it. I've had some really good moments. But I do feel these are, like, legitimate multiplayer complaints and that stuff on it. I mean, it's like peeing on them before shooting. It's just that they die on. You have to give your comment proper thought, and people are trying to kill me. It's just that they die, they never get to know you killed them. I was joking. Well, no, they usually know, because they're usually like, oh, that asshole over there. Usually, once you actually killed someone who was with a sniper rifle too, they would zone in on you because they know your location then, so they'd come and hunt you down. You usually had to keep moving if you didn't want to get killed once you started sniping. Oh, shit. That was a mechanic I actually liked, but had to change because, sniping bad. You think Halo 5 deserved more sins than you had given it? Well, if it had been a longer game and had more content, it would definitely would have gotten more sins, but there was barely anything there. I mean, I'm not going to make up sins for it at that point. That's like, at least give them to me. But don't let a low sin count just, confuse you. Sometimes a game with a low sin count is worse than a game with a higher sin count, just because the game with a low sin count didn't really try much. Or it's very short. Ow, whoops. It's a topic we can discuss now. Have any of you heard of Salt and Sacrifice? Wow, they were just like dogpiling me, weren't they? That's the 2D Dark Souls-like game. I know about it. Is it really something worth, talking about, though? But all topics are possibly available for, discussion. Nothing is off limits. Give me more grenades. These do. Hitler Rule 34. That exists? I mean, there's an entire line of pornography. It's all about, like, Nazi women. Yeah, well, you thought I didn't know? You know, I feel like the grapple hook should go to pull the little aliens to you instead of actually, like, you to them. What about Master Chief Rule 34? I mean, that exists too? Do you think it's a deep topic? Oh man, Master Chief fucks. I mean, okay, I'm sure he does. That's on his off days. Well, we'll take you with us. Actually, none of the multiplayer maps I've played on have had like the plasma turret. It's only been like the human turret. So this one's a new weapon technically, though from the things existed many times before. You know, I've never understood why they wanted to take it to third person when you pick up these big guns. It would work just fine in first person still. They started that back in, what, Halo 2 or was it 3? Oh, hey, give me that. There we go. Told you, only gun you need. Does everything. Oh my fucking, wow, you put that in all caps too. Master Chief even have off days? You know, good question. Turret start in Halo 2? Yeah, that's right. I was wondering if it's 2 or 3.
The hour approaches. Soon, the banished will stand victorious. Patriarchs, hear these words. Even from beyond this life, your will is served. Your forces occupy the ring. Within hours, it will be under our control. Humanity will cower before your legacy. They will burn. Their praise and defiance will be all but a memory.
Okay. You the only one who loved Halo Reach? No, I liked Halo Reach. Most people did. So is this going to be anyone's favorite new Halo villain?
We have a new problem.
We? We need to get out of here.
I'm working on it.
Work faster. These Pelicans nearly on board and the power's still out. Don't let them get me.
Yes, that's my main concern. Just outrange them a lot. They didn't even try to shoot at me at first. Oh, you got special armor. Didn't know they would do that, but that's cool. He's got that shitty gun. I'm not even worried anymore. I've had that gun shot at me plenty of times in the multiplayer. It barely does anything. It just looks intimidating because it splashes everywhere. See? Villain is a major weight. I could have told you that without even knowing about it, because it's just a brute. The brutes are not interesting. They're just like big, strong alien dudes. And that's been done better, I feel. I don't know why they were given so much importance in Halo. Or at least if they were, they should have been designed better. Basically just really, like, roided out Klingons, almost. Without the, the whole honor aspect. DMR would be great. Well, you don't get that. You only get this gun and the assault rifle. The battle rifle and the assault rifle. They got rid of the DMR. Well, no, there is a other rifle in this game, but it's also... it seems to be a trend for me. It's kind of crap. There's like a it's like a... kind of a cross between this gun and the assault rifle. But it doesn't do enough damage. Didn't I get this already? Play. Sing me the siren song of your people. What's the point of infinite? Why not call it Halo 6? Because, infinite's a cooler word than a number. I think that actually might be the reason they went with it. Opinion on the disruptor pistol? You mean the little gun, that little pistol that can stun vehicles? I only ever use it to stun vehicles in the multiplayer. If you wanted like a sidearm, the regular pistol is way better. But it's good for like stunning vehicles, so. But then you also have plenty of other weapons to do that too, like the grenades and the big sniper rifle lightning gun. Yeah, I think the weapons need a lot of patching, to be honest with you. There's only a few that feel really good right now. It also makes no sense that it takes over 2 rockets from the Spanker launcher to destroy a Warthog. I literally thought I messed up the first time I shot a Warthog in multiplayer with a Spanker, and it was like, wait, why didn't that blow up? Oh, and then I shot it again, like, oh, it's still workable even after that. Is that Clancy Brown? I have no idea. Once someone's growling enough, it's hard to recognize the voice. Am I going over there? Took them how many Halo games recharge plasma pistol, recharge plasma weapon better? I think they took away the plasma pistol's ability to stun a vehicle though, since they gave that to other weapons. I haven't tried that yet because without that the plasma pistol is kind of pointless. So if it doesn't have that anymore, then I will almost never use it. They called it Halo Infinite because high unnumbered titles turn off potential new customers. Guess for the 5 people who didn't know about Halo. Well, that and also, hey, Doom Eternal was well known by a lot of people. I guess that's the new, subtitle genre. Like, give it something that's like, I guarantee you, some game will call itself Ouroboros sooner or later. That's another way of saying Infinite or whatever. Or Call of Duty Mugen. I don't know. Call of Duty Ouroboros, not the Ouroboros, Ouroboros. Or maybe Resident Evil will take that name, who knows? Hacking unavailable enemies nearby. Where?
You're no good to me dead, Chief.
Up here? Pod Infinite? Well, yeah, they already had that one, didn't they? What is wrong with him? Hands up! I'm glad that he's surrendering. He knows it's already a lost cause.
Don't think he's over here. Impossible!
He assumed the position. I thought he was ready to give up. Oh, now there's more.
No! Run! You're already dead! Fight on, brother!
Everybody? That enemy AI? Hey. Apparently the bots in the multiplayer are supposed to be good. But apparently the in-game enemies aren't exactly up to that same level. Right, is all enemies now dead? Can I hack? What difficulty? This is on normal. But normal wouldn't affect the actual AI. That would only affect the damage and, like, output values. Moving on. Played on Legendary? Nah, I'm not that. The only game I do that for is usually Doom.
Okay. And you can do that.
No. New plan.
Oh, he's been taking some lessons from the Doom guy, I see.
You are going to destroy this ship with us in it? I'm going to die here.
Roy cooling manifold.
There are cooling pipes running towards the main engines.
So?
I'm gonna warm
You play
things
Halo
up.
1 Heroic, it's the way it's meant to be played. Just play the multiplayer, it's way more difficult than anything that, you know, the campaign's gonna give you. Well, there's lots of dudes, incoming dudes, or, you know, monkey dudes.
There is no victory without pain.
Halo's activated my allergies. I'm not a fan of multiplayer games, to be honest. Everyone's got their taste. I'm not either, but, you know, sometimes I get into them. I wish there was a firing mode selector with this gun so I could only shoot one bullet if I need to. You know, like a normal combat military rifle would be. Will allow you to do. How to destroy that? Good, I got it.
Did it work? Nothing seemed to happen.
I'm not done yet.
Gotta destroy many of them.
Hurry. I can see them. Brutes. The little things.
Anyone who played Halo 2 would know. Know what, my friend?
Let them get me, please.
Well, they let you hold a lot more ammo for this gun in single player. Oh. Master Chief in danger. But spongy brutes used to be? Well, they're still pretty spongy. But in Halo 2 and 3, they were the worst. You had to, like, blow all their armor off them first. That's why one reason no one liked fighting them. They put back dual wielding? No, I don't think they're ever bringing that back. They kind of regretted doing that, I feel. Since apparently it took away the focus of, like, individual weapons or something like that. Someone was saying they needed shields, and they'd just be no different from the elites, really. So they wanted them to have their own thing. It just wasn't very good, whatever it was.
Get ready.
Do I need to turn the game's audio down, by the way? Let me know if it's, like, overpowering me.
Maybe we'll survive.
All good? All good, thank you. Hold on, sip time. I think... I know they tried to come up with a new group of people to fight with those constructs in Halo 4 and 5. And for Halo 4 they were alright, but then in Halo 5 they made a bunch of them and they also didn't really do much with them. I think they just need to realize the Covenant have had their time in the sun. They need to move on if they want to keep doing this. Where did I go? Button I press? That one? I like this big, advanced technology, big fucking lever on their spaceship. Oh, the destruction switch. I see. Every ship has one.
Report.
You guys sure that's an overpowering, though? Because that is looking really loud on my meter.
The Spartan.
Oh, you're not dead after all.
No. Something better. The Master Chief returns. We thought you dead. Tossed into the void. Yet here you stand. Humans call you their savior. Covenant. Demon. The banished. this craft if you must. It matters not. The banished will hunt you down.
You're a Warhammer 40k reject, you know that.
Wherever you run.
Goes for the stealth.
Who is that? Do you know
You know when someone is trying really hard to be intimidating and you just don't feel it?
you. He knows all about you.
I'm getting that feeling right now, like, oh, he's menacing, but sorry, I don't feel anything. You played Shao Kahn in Mortal Kombat 11 and Yavik and Yavik? I forget that name in Mass Effect 3. I just know that right whatever he's doing now, it ain't doing it for me. Oh, that's danger liquid. One down there. One down there. What? Somehow the elevator fell faster than me.
You think this disruption will be enough? Victory is already ours. So, run, Spartan. We will meet on the battlefield.
Very, very intimidated. Now camel. Ooh. Seems a mid-boss at best. He boasts too much. Yeah, I don't know why he's so big on himself. He's like, you're kind of lame, dude. Sorry, but you know, being intimidating in a, you know, as a character requires more than just the ability to growl. You know, yeah, I kind of remember his first showing in that first trailer everyone disliked was also pretty bad. He just wouldn't shut the hell up, too. Villains sometimes also need to shut the hell up to be effective.
What was that? He felt bad. Even the banished seem freaked. We are running out of time.
The batteries.
Charging slowly. I don't know. It's gonna be close. Too close.
Uh-oh. It was a bit wonky. No one lives. Would be cooler if I was driving a vehicle.
Okay, so 90 seconds till full charge. I hope this place holds together that long. Charge faster!
Bam. What's up, bye guy? How you doing?
Oh, come on!
That was the second time I died. C343 still love their explosions? Well, most developers do in first-person shooters. Pretty sure if you actually, the ring, if it were broken and spinning now, it would actually break apart because of the old structural integrity loss.
Chief, you still with me?
I'm here.
Okay, give me a second. I'm coming to get you.
Playing Vanguard right now and aim assist doesn't work and the game said I need to buy Vanguard to play it. Are you playing on console? That's why you're using aim assist?
Okay, let's get out of
Aim
here.
assist is a bit of an issue on Halo 2 because of crossplay. Any favorite villain you think is underrated? I'm sure there are, I just don't know, have it in my brain right now. Most of the villains I do like are usually oftentimes really cheesy, but they're just really fun and hammy. I like a villain who looks like he's having the time of his life while doing it, to be honest. When a villain just like does something and it feels like it's work to him, it's like, oh god, I feel different about it. It's like, oh, glad I'm not him. But then when the villain just like clearly enjoys himself, like, you know what, I can get behind this guy.
UNSC Infinity. Class. Supercarrier. Crew size. 7,150. Not found.
Near field perimeter scan.
1,986. UNSC tags detected.
Status.
Deceased.
Sad noises.
The Master Chief lives? Atriox assured us of his death. Are you not angered? No. I feel invigorated. You promised us revenge, superiority, renewal. He threatens everything. Do you question my leadership? Atriox's vision. Atriox is dead. It is his fault that we are stuck here. The Banished will never bow to anyone again. Not the Covenant. Not the Prophet.
They kind of were the Covenant.
Not her.
Oh, there's an elite working with them, huh?
This ring will be operational. Please.
And he's got mandible armor.
Have your revenge. Blade
Isn't it kind of weird that elites would be working with brutes? Although they hated each other.
Spartan, from a distance. I want to know everything about him.
Mercenaries? I don't know.
Armorlink connection requested.
Accept.
Encrypted message found.
Read.
Attempting decryption. Decryption failed.
Locate message source.
Triangulation in progress. Triangulation in progress.
We're done, right, Chief? If we stay out here any longer, they're gonna come back. They'll find us, and they'll kill us. What is it you're searching for?
Match found. Signal located. Waypoint uploaded.
There's nothing there. You're looking in the wrong direction. We need to go home.
This elite is a renowned Spartan killer. I mean, okay. I mean, I'm guessing the Spartan 4s is who he's been killing.
Wait, what? Are you kidding me? Why would we go down there?
The Banished plan to wipe us out. All of us.
And what? You think we can stop
I feel
them?
like
on our
I'm
own?
playing a sequel to something other than Halo 5 right now.
I told you. We lost. We need help, not heroics.
No. We do our duty. Protect humanity, whatever the cost.
I can't be the only.
Entering atmosphere. Autopilot disengaging in 5,
We have a new mission, soldier.
4,
What is it? What's down there?
3,
A weapon.
2,
A weapon?
1.
How many guns do you need? What is wrong with you? Remind me to never pick up a Spartan. This is a terrible idea.
They're coming for us. All of them.
How did we get here? I thought we were flying through space. What? Why is Master Chief like 2 feet taller than that guy? Because he is, known for being very tall than average humans.
Okay, okay.
He's like 7'4" or something like that. He's like genetically superhuman. Oh, I guess I'm like in the destroyed section of the ring? Okay. Like, yeah, all Spartans are like, a lot taller than regular people. Armor adds a lot high. Well, they also are just genetically superior, so they were selected for like their perfection.
Heads up. Lots of banished craft
Press
heading
Q,
your way.
use the grapple shot. Boop. So do you think they decided we gotta add a grapple hook to our main character because that was so good in Doom Eternal? I mean, it seems weird to like focus on a grapple hook when you're in a universe with jetpacks.
More reinforcements. This weapon of yours must be worth it.
Damn it, Twitch. Is Twitch giving you a problem, my guy? Let me know. I'll beat it up. Guy who paints ledges, he has a side business installing blue targets for grapple. Well, you can grapple on anything. They were just letting you know that's the way you gotta go. And you also have, like, the ledge paint, well, this AR scan that's in every game now. Just in case you get even more lost. Found bloody and beaten by Twitch enforcers. I'm like their star guy. They gonna do that to me. While my eye itches. Ow, why does it itch?
Careful, Chief. Another dropship on your location.
Your Twitch glitch? Are you using the app or your
This whole place
browser?
looks like it's dying.
I never have any issue with Twitch usually when I'm on my browser.
Clinging to life
It's just
somehow.
like the phone stuff.
How is that possible?
Each ring is different. I see an entry point in the wall ahead.
Get in there. Find this weapon. Then we can go. Right?
Apparently this is 18 months after Halo 5. Yeah, apparently a lot of shit has happened in between games that they just want to like, we don't want to like focus on all that robot shit we did last time. It kind of sucked. I'm not a big fan of this gun, but I'll show it off. Gotta get footage of me using it just in case I want to use it. It feels like a lot of the weapons are a little too weak right now for the multiplayer. Single player, it's probably a little bit better. This is like a big raspberry, like juice gun that sprays the ground. I'm not. Yeah, a lot of the guns are most of the alien weapons are trash, except for a few of them. But this gun, I tried making good use of it in the multiplayer because it seemed like it would like be good for like taking on groups of enemies, but it just doesn't do enough damage.
They're still coming.
But hey, that's in the multiplayer. Single player, it's probably pretty good. That's what I thought also. I'm surprised how strong that hook is. Pulls 1 ton pretty well. Well, also it's low gravity, I guess. But yeah, if you just my advice when it comes to Halo, stick with the human weapons. They're usually way better. There's the Forerunner stuff. Back here. Readables? Nope, nope.
Look at this place.
I think
It's beautiful.
does this have a stronger melee since it has like a bayonet on the end of it? You'd think it would, but I didn't notice any difference when I tried meleeing someone in multiplayer.
Banished ships everywhere.
You think it would be like an insta-kill even if they got like a full shield.
You're stupid. One human.
I'm not sure what weapon this gun's role is. I thought maybe it was going to be like the shotgun, but I don't think it really serves as a pretty good shotgun either. There's also that like spread gun you get in the game. Of ammo. Actually, a simple counting argument demonstrates this game to be infinite, huh? Or to be finite. Well, it's just, marketing. They can just say whatever they want when it comes to a subtitle. Alright, out of ammo, so we'll switch to this. Tips say bladed weapons do more melee damage. Maybe it's only... I'm just wondering if that's only in the single player. Because I swear I've meleeed people with that gun and it didn't, seem like it did anything more. Works in area denial weapon, but the necessary nerf made it worthless. Though they nerfed it already? But it must have happened before I got a chance to play it. Counterpoint, the title is not about the game, but Microsoft plans to monetize it. Good point, maybe. But, I mean, they do let you have the multiplayer for free. If you're gonna, like, monetize the hell out of your multiplayer game, I think that's something you should at the very least do. If you plan to go crazy with the microtransactions and battle passes and everything else. At least let people play the multiplayer for free if they want. Alright, I guess it's time to use this garbage. Plasma pistol is awful in multiplayer. Yeah, I've rarely seen anyone use it except for like when they just had no choice because they couldn't get anything else. Because I think they took... The only reason to really ever use it was for like the vehicle like stunning, and I think they took that away from its overcharge. Because they gave it to like the shock weapons instead. Long. I like, once Master Chief is done with this fighting stuff, I think he's got like a shot at the NFL. That's a good throwing arm. There. Look around for like, weapons and everything else. Would he be allowed to compete with mere mortals? Well, apparently, like, anyone can become a Spartan now, so you could have an entire team of Spartan-level players. That's one thing I do not agree with that they've done with it now, that Spartans used to be something very, very unique and special, that there were only, like, one of them left. And they slowly started adding more Spartan 2s and survived, and then they added, like, Spartan 4s into the game. And of course, this was in the books first in the game, but then they just added in there, too. And now it's like adding a bunch of extra Doom guys. It's like, do you didn't really need to? Let's use the Needler. Hey, what would happen if you're a soldier and you're given this weapon and you're like running around and you trip and fall? Don't you think that's a kind of a big design flaw for this gun? Like, a good number of your troops are gonna kill themselves on it. And it's got recoil too, so it could like, what if it like went up into your face? Also, I've never understood how this is just pedantic level criticism, but I never understood how this gun works. How do the needles go from the top to shooting out of the barrel looking thing? And why is it when you like shoot some and then reload, you don't actually put new ones into it, it just like regrows them? It's like, yeah, it shouldn't have infinite ammo. I mean, cool idea for a weapon, never had any problem with it. It's just funny to talk about it. Gun go pew pew. However, since they've changed the Covenant weaponry so much, I don't think the Needler fits in as well as they used to. Now they got like more like realistic weapons. Covenant weapons used to be kind of goofy and look vaguely, stupidly sci-fi. Now they look more realistic, I guess, for like a sci-fi weapon. And so the Needler still looks the same. It's like, all right. Because it's a sentient gun. A sentient gun, huh? I mean, it does follow its targets, but it also just regrows its ammo somehow. So it's gotta be like a living gun, too. I remember this gun, you never wanted to use it in the original Halo, though, because it kind of sucked back then. So they, like, were determined to make it good in, like, Halo 2 and 3. But dual-wielding them was pretty good in Halo 2. You could, like, just murk people with it at the beginning of that game, I think. Nothing here. Honestly, the Needler should have been removed from Halo. I mean, I'm fine with it being there. I never had an issue with it. It's not like it's an unbalanced weapon. It really takes a full clip to kill anyone with it in multiplayer. So even though it's like an aimbot of a gun, it just takes a lot of shots. Halo was OP, Halo 2 was weak. Halo, you thought the Needler in Halo 1 was OP? I do not agree. That gun was like terrible to use. Right, here's the little shock pistol you get to. It's really good for like stunning vehicles in multiplayer. I don't really use it to ever shoot people unless I'm desperate. Hey, Base, what's up? That's cause you mad trash? Yes, I'm aware you like to shit talk, even though you're not even playing against me. Keep it up. It's what we've come to love about you. You would think I'm like actually fighting Precious in multiplayer right now. The trash team, but dude. I'm not even worried about him. He's using a plasma rifle. Oh, but I'm out of ammo. A bit of an issue. Ow, 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 ow. Master Chief can still feel pain, you know. Did it just say he hit me? It sounded like he said that.
Even know who I am.
Oh, poor melee to bring him down. He said, "Who are you?" He doesn't know who the Master Chief is? Alright. No more ammo for that gun, gotta switch it up. Doing good, got Chinese takeout. What? So, what'd you get at the Chinese place? Anything in particular? I need some better weapons. Got like a rifle, please? No? Elites are like the combat evolved ones, the ones that were actually, kind of tanky, but, would still dart around a lot and go warg, warg, warg. Or was it wart, wart, wart? I think it was wart, 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 wasn't it? Wart, wart, wart. Still remember that. There's a local place here in town. Well, I didn't mean. I mean, what was the order? The meter, not the actual location. I wanted you to give away where you live by like talking about local place. Domain and orange chicken.
What are those things? This is Forerunner, right?
When is Game Awards? Tomorrow? Sometime tomorrow is all I know. I haven't looked at the time, but I'd like to live stream it. Man, they suck at drawing. There's gonna be like copies of Cortana or something.
Dumb question. How do you know this isn't a trap?
I don't.
Great. I hope this weapon of yours is worth the risk. I'm reading multiple enemy ships heading this way. Too many. We're running up.
I guess we're gonna find out what broke that eventually. 4 p.m. Is that Eastern or Western time? Look, you got my attention already. Don't give me cancer with a light show. $8 p.m. Eastern? Okay.
It's been 6 months. Where have you been?
What happened? Where is Cortana?
The rogue AI known as Cortana is gone. She's been deleted.
How? By you?
Of course not. Did you hit your head or something? Don't you remember? My instructions were to enter this installation, imitate Cortana, and lock her down for retrieval. Yours were to take her back to the Infinity for deletion. So if it wasn't you...
You're Cortana's younger Christian sister who's still a good girl and isn't walking around nude.
There's something else. On successful deployment, my deletion routine was supposed to complete.
What settings am I playing on? It should be like, mid-high or something.
Good.
Good.
But at 1080p, not
My
4K.
programming failed. I'm not supposed to be here. You need to delete me.
No.
Please,
No.
send me to the recycling bin. I'm
I
trashed.
was created for one purpose.
This is
If
a
that
waifu
purpose
that
is no
calls
longer
herself
needed,
trash, you know.
My mission is over.
We have a new one. The Banished are planning to fire this ring. We need to make sure they don't.
First of all, what's a banished? Second, you may have noticed that a significant piece of this installation has been damaged, making that impossible. And third, to fire this ring, they would need an activation index. Cortana had the index. I had parts of it as well.
Something stopped your deletion. We need to find out why.
But this wasn't the mission.
The missions changed. They always do.
Are you sure?
I'm the Master Chief. I'm always sure. Now get inside my USB stick. You know, 343 Industries only has himself to blame for having to constantly, updating how many, oh, wow, this is kind of personal. We've only just met. They only have themselves to blame for having to constantly dress Cortana up and more close, because they're the ones who made her nude in the first place, or like, really obviously nude. Like the Bungie games, she was always like nude, but she didn't really have much of a figure. She's just like kind of translucent with like, graphics. But then they got to Halo 4 and like, damn, girl. And now they feel bad about it. So like, oh, put that girl in a dress. Insert. Yeah, what about protection? What about my Norton antivirus first? This is like a strange USB chip I picked up. Press F to pay respects. Press E to insert your waifu in your brain. I mean, this is what all of you are actually dreaming of happening one day, right? Can't wait till I can insert my waifu in my cortex.
Did you do that?
No. Removing me triggered a response from the ring. I need you to understand. There's not much time.
Got two waifus in me.
You knew how you were going to die. If you knew how you were going to die, how would you live your life differently? How would you live your life differently?
That voice is Cortana's.
No, it's not her. Just dust and echoes.
Oh, that's
What
a
did you
callback.
say?
What? It's just pieces of data cycling until they run out of power. It's all around us.
You ain't having a storytelling brain? You don't like schizophrenia, you mean, huh?
They saw faces. 75 healthy subjects. Handpicked by me. Perfect for the program. They will not all
Cortana's gonna be giving us ASMR the entire game.
have made peace with it. Mostly. There is one subject I find myself
Give 343 credit. Halo 4 Cortana was way sexier than EA had a right to be. That's because they like literally took a model and like scanned her body into the game. I mean, they chose good, I'll give them that much, but now they're like really ashamed of that because like, oh well, we put like a mostly naked girl in her game. Better give her more clothes from here on out. People will get mad at us. I mean, if you're gonna have a nude character or even like a fictionally nude like AI character, just go with it. Don't turn into like a wussy after, like, oh, girls don't shoot. Sorry, I had to like do the that kind of like voice and character, but it just feels that way. With these ghostly hologram children, is this those Spartans where they became the big Spartans? You think Master Chief has ever sit down and watched that movie Meet the Spartans? Weird statement, I know, but come on, you know you'd be curious. Boobs, they unboobed the game. Well, more like unassing more than anything else. Mortal Kombat did it too. Most games have been doing it recently. Well, of Western design. Japan's still going strong though when it comes to fan service. Like, I mean, well, Korea's getting on it too. Like, did you see that, that trailer for the PS5 game with the like, Korean lady in the butt? That's really all I took away from it.
There's something up ahead. I can feel it calling out to me.
Bro, the Spartan 2 program has so much black in lore. Like I've read the original Halo novel where it actually tells before Like the very first Halo novel, actually. So I know about the Spartan program that produced them, yeah. I know they were like taken from their parents and they were replaced by Flash clones that died very quickly afterward. Went through years of hellish training, then augmentation that a lot of them died on. And it was a cool concept, but then they ruined it by having, lots of new Spartans that don't have to go through all that. Wow. They really go pop, don't they? This takes place in 2600. Meeting the Spartans would be like an ancient artifact. Well, it's kind of weird to think about what the far-flung future is going to be like several hundred years now, because we're able to record our modern-day lives so easily that it's not going to be like us digging through the dirt to like find artifacts and like piece it together with our best guesses or educated guesses. Like they'll be able to just like watch the videos of us vlogging and doing really cringy stuff on TikTok. That's right, Chad. Those TikToks you like cringe at right now, 500 years from now, those will be like part of like a museum piece somewhere to display the culture of the 21st century. This child, there was a trend in the early 21st century for young children to dress as wolves and call themselves the otherkin, and do unspeakable acts to each other in the privacy and sometimes in public. They were shunned by many, not welcomed by their families for very long, or at least to holiday meetings, but they were passionate. Fun fact, Spartans were never made to fight the Covenant. I know, they were made to fight humans. They just, they didn't even know about the Covenant at the time. And, there was a bunch of, like, rebellions going on, or about to begin. And they're like, oh, we need, special humans to kill all these regular humans.
Affirmative.
They smell even worse.
And it just
than
worked
I
in their
imagined.
favor.
You can...
I'd actually like to see that in a Halo
Well,
game where there's like
sensors in your armor
you
can,
fight
and
humans
I
for
analyze
once,
the inputs.
not just aliens.
You smell
Since
fun,
that's
by
actually
the way.
part of the lore, they might as well break it in too, since they brought in all this other stuff from the Halo lore. Have some balls. Come on, make me fight some like humans. Not like an alien talking about people, that's kind of what I was going for. Or just like someone far in the future that's completely removed from our daily reality. I mean, trying to predict what people will be like in 500 years, if they're even people at that point, they'll probably be like, you know what, they'll probably be the cat girls that you always dream of being, because they'll like, genetically alter themselves. If they're not living in like a digital, version of the world in their head all the time. Who knows? We can barely predict what's going to happen 10 to 20 years anymore. Let alone 500. But Halo's version of humans 500 years in the future is pretty boring, to be honest. They're like, we just travel in space now. We're still the same, though. Would be super dark to have a Spartan slaughtering helpless human rebels? Well, no, you could have, like, human rebels who have also gotten their hands on super soldier technology. It seems like it's pretty common now. Oh, there we go. That's a good gun. This one's pretty good. Basically the same thing. It's like the alien version of the human battle rifle. We have boob. Yeah, they'll have multiple boobs in the future, though, as Total Recall taught us. You think 2 boobs is nice? Wait till you can have, like, 3 or 4. And enough hands to grab each
Over
one.
there. That's the source.
The bridge is out.
Yes, it is. Maybe there's a way to power it back up nearby.
Plant a power seed. Oh, power seed shit. Oh, that's the worst. That's the worst gameplay type in multiplayer. Stockpile. Bring your base to full charge, and you just hear the audible groan of everyone who just got put into that big team battle. Like, oh. Because, oh, can I just explain power seed to you for a minute in multiplayer? There's like, shut up, Cortana. I'm complaining about something else right now. But it's like, randomly, well, like in certain locations of the map, like 6 of these fucking things will be dropped. And it's each team's goal to go grab them and bring them back to their base. So what happens is like, someone will get to that and they'll just like do this over and over again. It's like, pick it up, throw it, pick up another one, throw it, pick it. You just do a conga line all the way back to your base. It's very, very fun, entertaining, highly recommended. But it seems like it pops up in big team battle more than anything else. And it's just like, oh, really? Can we just get Slayer? What's up, Big Daddy? What's up, Seven the Conqueror? Very manly name, by the way, Conqueror. I approve. So where's the other Spartans? You know what? We'll wait and see. I'm hoping they don't show up at all, because I don't want them here. Like, the only Spartan you need is Master Chief. Stop adding more Spartans. Because they, so far, have kind of just sucked.
Is it safe?
so.
It's my porn file, be careful.
Yes. It's safe.
Too bad they exist, you need to come to terms with it. Hey, if the game doesn't show them, I don't have to come to terms with shit.
This is part of me. I don't know why. I don't know how, but it is me. It was the last part I remember being deleted. Let me just...
Deletion protocol activated.
You are here because you were chosen. Our enemies are getting smarter and more numerous every day. What I am about to show you will help turn the tide of war. I have been working to harness the strategic power of a shipborne AI onto the battlefield. Are you ready?
Yes, Dr. Halsey.
Unlike previous AI
They
models,
debooed the old
she
version too, huh?
resides between your
Brought her back
mind
to
and
Halo
suit,
1.
directly communicating with your neural interface. Think of her as a new set of eyes to aid your reactions.
Why is she
and
cringing at
upgrade
me?
your reconnaissance. She's not the driver, but a way to level the playing.
Even the old version is wearing clothes now, or like a suit of
Ask
types.
her. She named herself.
Hello, Master Chief. I'm Cortana.
Why does she
Together
have
you become
toes?
our
Because, hey,
newfound hope.
someone's got to get off to it.
Together, you become our key to humanity's survival. She will do anything necessary to make sure that your mission is accomplished, even if that means sacrificing herself, or you, to accomplish it.
Not what she looked like in Halo 1. Closer, well, like I said, she was basically a naked model version of that.
Was that
And so they made it look like she was wearing clothes again.
It's just data. It's just here. Clusters of recursive code. But
And she had
this,
had the same
on the other
haircut, though.
hand,
But it's more sassy
this
feeling,
is the
too.
framework I use to trap Cortana. It contains a copy of the activation index, at least fragments of it. What should we do with it?
Do we need it?
Well, based on what you've told me so far, the bigger question is, do the Banished need it?
Do it.
Did she download it or delete it? Oh, definitely downloaded it.
That was... something? Let's go.
That's how you get a Bitcoin, by the way. She mined one whole Bitcoin. Very intensive. Alright, where am I going? That way? Master Chief's still so boring it makes you wonder why they can even... To be honest, he's kind of meant to be boring.
That's been unlocked,
Well, he has a very, scratchy, ratchety voice. He's meant to be like a... He's almost meant to be a silent main character who talks, is the best way to looking at it. He's meant to be someone you can, like, feel the boots off. That's why they don't let you see his face, because it's supposed to be your face. At least that's well, yeah, I'm always looked at it. But it's not a bad thing to be a in a first-person shooter. You can get away with having a bland main character. I mean, people like Doom Guy, and he's just angry. He's just very angry, and that's it. And that was only recently that it became very angry. Used to be you have no character at all. He was just dude in suit and fought demon good. That was it. The extent of his character. And he had a bunny, and that made him very sad when it was killed. That was it. All he got. 100% Ultimate Supreme ending to Halo 4 lets you see his eyes. Yeah, we've always known he's like bald and pale, but that's meant to be like also not very featureful. Like he doesn't really have much features under there that are like, to take note of. Other than apparently, being very Caucasian. You like Master Chief as a character? Like I said, I'm not saying he's bad. He works. I mean, it works like having a very solid military man focused guy. Who's just like, I want to do the job and like what I'm made for. I mean, he's the Determinator, chat. It's a very well-known character trope of being the Determinator. Just being someone who's like, I gotta do this job. And not even like even saying that out loud, he just does it. He's a man of few words, and you know, it's always worked for him, and then they try to make him into more of a character in the past 2 games, and they're like, it ain't working, boy. Ain't working at all. Cortana is supposed to be the one who has the character, you know.
Give me a second, and I'll get this bridge activated.
That's why you get to see her all the time. And she smiles at you creepily.
We've got company, Chief. Meet me at the plinth up ahead.
The what? Plinth? What the hell's a plinth? Alright, we need a... No, we'll grab the shit rifle. Need more ammo. The flint? Okay, I still don't know what a flint is. She has eyes like a killer. Well, she might be. I mean, she apparently killed the other Cortana. She's just very bubbly about it. I gotta wonder, why did they give you a recharging health and a recharging shield? Wasn't it supposed to be meant that you have, like, recharging shield, but your health had to be, like, you know, wasn't recharging at the pickup packs for it? Now it's just, oh, I'm dead. Oh, actually, I survived a sticky grenade to the face. Huh? You're not supposed to survive getting stuck with a sticky grenade, by the way. Smack attack. So far, I mean, I've played the multiplayer and I've had a lot of fun playing the multiplayer, but I have issues with it. I think it's safe to say it's so far better than Halo 4 or 5. Or at the very least, better than Halo 5. However, that's not the highest bar to meet, but so it needs more. But hey, I did play the multiplayer of it, something I didn't spend much of on 4 or 5, and none on 5, but a little bit on 4 back when it came out. However, I still have major issues with that, so it needs that I hope they patch, but I doubt they will. That's just how they see the game working. There's just a lot of the guns and vehicles feel bad sometimes, or too weak.
No.
Noted. Let's go.
Oh look, the same enemies you have fought the past 20 years with no changes. Well, they're... yeah, kind of. But they tried to do, like, new enemies, and those didn't work out very well either. Well, most people didn't like the created, right? So back to brutes and, you know, the good old, standards. Plinth is what she's standing on. Why don't they just call it a pedestal or, like, a terminal? It's a word 99% of people recognize at the very least. Why would you get out from behind your cover? Ow, 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 ow. Now let's use the cannon. Runs are smart. Well, they're an alien race. They are smart. They're just meant to be cannon fodder in the game. They're also meant to be like goofy and playful somewhat. They're meant to be, you know, fun enemy to fight because they say funny things. Prometheans were alright to fight minus the simp. I thought they were alright to fight in Halo 4. They did have a unique thing about them, how they would teleport around and resurrect. Then Halo 5, I played that, and they kind of took that away from it and just made more boring versions of them. It didn't really seem like they had anything going for them. Play it? Grunts are just children you are allowed and encouraged to kill. You know what? I never thought of it that way before. But you have a good point.
of their lies, of secrets hidden in this forsaken ring. Atriox, hear me. Your will is absolute. The banished, your soul, eternal.
Nothing better than listening to a podcast where you're like going to a spaceship, huh? Who doesn't want to kill children? You got something you want to tell us? Or the human weapons, of course. How much chance do we have left in that? We actually might keep this over the pistol. But you know, they're apparently the same height as humans, or even a little bit taller. But it's just because Master Chief is so big. Oh, you're a sniper.
Oh no.
What's wrong?
This gravity lift should be powered up. We need to find a way to bring it back online.
Well, you know, when he gets actually the glare that's coming off him to show that he's sniping off you is less than what happens in multiplayer. It's actually much bigger. What weapon is he using? It's got like a laser sight on it. Down here. Oh, he's using the spiker. It's only good for like vehicles though. Not a very good snipe. It's kind of hard to snipe with that, to be honest. It's got travel distance, unlike the regular human sniper rifle, which is a hit scan weapon. So, and it also has a bullet drop too, since it's a big metal spike. I only ever use it to destroy vehicles. If sometimes when I'm up close and I do a panic shot, you can kill someone instantly with it, because it is a one-hit kill weapon for anyone else. But it's kind of hard to land it.
If you want to get up to the surface, we need to restore power to this gravity lift.
Alright, gotcha. Just looking around. Be patient with me, AI. Plant a power... Oh, God. I hate this enough in multiplayer than making me do it again. Where am I finding a power seed at? I wasn't expecting the power seed to be in the single player as well. Stockpile. Plant your seed.
We are not going anywhere until this gravity lift is
There
powered
would be.
up.
Is this like an actual campaign or open world fluff? Apparently, after you get to the ring, or like the surface of the ring, it becomes sort of like a semi-open world game. These first two levels, though, are not that. They're more like a traditional Halo level.
This object, it's part of the ring's life force. It's called a power seed.
I get the feeling I'm going to be doing this power seed stuff a lot if they decided to, you know, call it out. Single player is supposed to prepare you for the multiplayer? Well, not necessarily. I mean, am I ever going to be capturing a flag in the single player? Or am I going to just fight on the ground and like try to capture points while people try to take it from me and then they're constantly changing? Something tells me I'm not doing, fuck stockpile, worst gameplay type. It's just you conga lining a bunch of footballs across the map for like 5 minutes. Like, I don't even care if I lose as long as we lose quickly so we can move on to a different game type. Don't be so pedantic, that's what I do though. And yeah, I know what you mean, but clearly it has to because, you're doing the same thing in the multiplayer that you, gameplay-wise, in terms of like shooting stuff that you do in the single player. I've never considered single player to be practice for the multiplayer, to be honest with you. That's never the way I've looked at it. I see them as their own separate thing. Single player for the introverts, multiplayer for the extroverts, and the introverts who like to embarrass other people.
Chief, stop. How is that a Spartan? We need to find out what happened.
Spartan? Apparently, he took a lot with him. It looks like a Spartan 4. Mjolnir suit
She
upgrade.
was carrying an enhanced shield module. Let's see what I can find out about her. Accessing.
This is Spartan Bonita Stone, recon specialist. Her vitals have been offline for nearly a month. Cause of death was an energy blade, but different, stronger. A single strike. She never saw it coming.
That's what an energy blade has always done. It's only taken one strike. Enhanced shield core increases the amount of sustained fire your energy shield can absorb before breaking. Upgrade by installing Spartan cores. Oh, we got upgrades. That's new. Acquire more Spartan cores upgrade. Oh, okay. I guess I gotta get more, so. What other ability did we get? Hey, I'm upgrading. You don't shoot at a man who does that. He from 5? I think it just... No. I don't think it's one of the people from 5. I'm hoping none of those characters show up, to be honest with you. Do I have... I guess we got full ammo. Played the first 3 hours of it, and the writing feels so off. The new Cortana especially. Well, she's not known as Cortana, she's just the weapon. But clearly, related to Cortana somehow. They just don't want to explain it just yet, that's the big secret.
We're here. That elevator should take us to the surface.
Who dares threaten me? Because no one really is. One of these? Hard light coil. Oh, just another explosion. Different color. Oh, they're not... They definitely made the Jackal shield a lot stronger. Knowing 343, I think this weapon is going to assimilate Cortana into herself and become a new AI. I mean, that's what we're all probably thinking right now to ourselves, but we have to wait and see. I don't want to speculate just yet. Maybe I'll be surprised, and it won't be what we think is the obvious. You can say this game is better than 4 or 5. Right now it is, because I have been playing the multiplayer and, have had fun with that. That alone makes it better than 4 and 5, because I did not like the multiplayer of 4 at all, and I never even bothered playing 5. That being said, I also got issues with the multiplayer. It ain't exactly on Halo Reach's level for me. Just want Fret to be my AI partner all the time so he can spot the enemy carrier. Yeah, that's one of those issues I have with the multiplayer. Like, why do I need the AI, custom AI to tell me the stuff like that? So I guess everyone likes the butler then, right? I mean, if you're gonna have an AI, why not make it a butler voice? Where am I going? This does not feel like the right way, but you know what? It lets me go this way.
What are these things?
Genetic repositories. Forerunner storage vessels. Silexes.
How do you know this?
I was stuck in that room for 6 months, surrounded.
Is the butler AI naked? No, the AIs you get in multiplayer do not have a body. They're like little pygmy things. Found something unique.
This is Combat Medic, Lucas Browning. If you find this, you need to understand. They forced me to help them with it. Whatever it is. They brought it up from whatever's below. When it opened, God, it was something different. I've never seen anything like it. You need to believe me. It's not my fault.
Well, they're clearly like, they got all the different races here, like, drawn on these tablets, so I'm guessing they're like, we need to collect the DNA of all the races and store it. Power seed. Yeah, well, I'm used to like having like 5 of these I gotta just constantly throw and pick back up. So let's get the real multiplayer experience going. Get it back to base already. Why did I pick this up for, by the way? Guess I'm gonna need it for something. Liking the game so far? I mean, it's Halo. I mean,
Look for a control
I feel like I got on my Halo kick along, back after Reach. I don't think I'll ever be able to get into a Halo game again, really, as much as I got into that one. That was like the last one I truly, really liked. As long as they're not bad, I'm fine with it, though. But is this the best version of Halo? So, the best version of Halo? No. Not in my opinion. That era has already come and gone. Oh, the elevator. For one, I don't feel that 343 is very good at designing enemy encounters in their single player.
In my sleep? Not that I sleep, but... Oh, I don't need to.
The enemy has reached
already on
half
its way
power.
down.
You need one more power seed to power your base.
Incoming.
But what if it's a friend?
It isn't.
I thought you were an artificial intelligence, by the way. Wait, that's a human weapon, isn't it? That rocket launcher? I mean, the grenade launcher? At least I thought it was.
Escherum's orders are that you should be brought before him. He did not specify in how many
Yeah, why is the brute using like a human grenade launcher? Oh, you're a Destiny fight, how are you? I see how this is gonna go. You got a health bar and everything. Yeah. He brings me pain. He's a strong boy. I mean, he's got a health bar. He has to be.
The Spartans are dead.
At least he doesn't lock onto me like you can with that gun. That gun's pretty good at killing people, actually. Glad she got better. Who? Cortana? This isn't Cortana. This is the weapon. It's Cortana's younger, like, hotter sister. Or what? No, probably not the hotter part of it, actually. He just Napoleon? I had to have heard that wrong. Is there a weapon that actually doesn't suck ass, please? Anything? Tremonius? It sounded like I got my volume down a little bit. So it doesn't like bleed on my microphone. But, you know, the plasma weapon should be a little bit better at taking out a shield than my regular gun. He's got a human. Why is he just using human weapons? Because he's got a preference, all right. Well, I'm literally arguing with myself. Mine now, though. So this is nowhere near as good as the old Halo shotgun.
By the looks of him, he was some sort of
do you see the trend I'm having with all the weapons? I've been playing the multiplayer. I've got a good experience with them, and I've some guns just aren't that strong as they should be. Like, this should be like one-shot people when you're up close. It doesn't. He knows his own weapon sucks. Well, they do have that shock sniper rifle, which is pretty okay. But yeah, in general, the brute weapons do kind of suck. I don't blame him for, like, using human weapons. Though the old brute shot from Halo 2 and 3 was pretty good. Or was that Halo Reach? Yeah, it was in Halo Reach too. Which is basically what this gun is, only it has a tracking mode on it. Though this gun is really slow to reload. Shotgun isn't designed for that. It's got longer range. I don't know. I've tried using it long range. It doesn't seem to do enough damage compared to whatever other gun I have equipped as well. And up close, it just doesn't really like have the oomph to make it worthwhile having. So I don't often pick it up. I've noticed a trend in a lot of the multiplayer. A lot of people gravitate to certain weapons and like almost ignore a lot of the other ones because they just don't really have the oomph to actually make them worthwhile. I don't think the brute shot was in reach. I know maybe it's 3 then. This is the one that had the big knife blade on the bottom of it.
7. Understood.
I've been trying to reach you. You vanished. I thought I was on my... Okay, I got your location. On my way. Be ready.
Start a new recording too. I've been on this one for a while now. That's the spiker. Well, all the brute weapons tend to have a knife on the bottom. There's like the brute shot that had like a couple grenades and a big bayonet on the back of it. That's pretty good. If you aimed at people's feet properly. Spartan core. You've acquired a Spartan core. These valuable Mjolnir components are used for equipment upgrade, access upgrades, and campaign. Do I have enough now? First strike, you get more grapple shots, I guess. I'd rather have defensive, please. Halo 2 had the brute shot. Well, I think it was in more than just Halo 2. It's also in 3, I believe. The belt-fed one? Yeah, the belt-fed one. Alright, grenades, human weapons, good. So I gotta show out the shotgun in single player at the very least before I switch to anything else. This gun's pretty good, though. Good for taking out vehicles and, people alike, so... It's kind of like, a weapon you can get in multiplayer when you find it.
It might be something good.
Trust me.
Why upgrades? Because new stuff. And me. Put me in. FPS with RPG, and then well, Doom had upgrade kits too, So only you don't get to upgrade your weapons though. They didn't put that one in there. You never played Halo 5? What was the Hydra like? Which one was that again? Oh, these grenades are pretty good though. They're like the taser grenades. Oh, you can carry 3 types of grenades in single player. You only carry 2 in multiplayer. These are just like, here's a taser grenade. Stops vehicles too. So it's, pretty good. Especially if you want to soften up an area before you go in. Speaking of open worlds, news says the new smell. We've talked about that earlier today. I'm not surprised. I hope it's not true though. I like it. Oh, I forgot their methane tanks do go boom, don't they? The gun you're holding, the shotgun? Oh, I've never played Halo 5. Oh, well. This gun in this game is pretty good. I don't remember what it did in Halo 5. Did I even pick it up in Halo 5? I just know in this game it is pretty good. You got the tracking mode and the direct, and then straight shot. So use this for vehicles, use this for people. It's got a really slow reload time, so you gotta make sure you have another sidearm for when you get caught out with it, though.
How do we get out of here?
Terminal, over there.
My volume back up a little bit. Need another power seed? No.
Just give me a second. I should be able to get control from here.
So Tremonius has fallen, a victim of the Master Chief's might. Do not fool yourself. He was not the best of the banished, not by any measure. It occurs to me that we have not been introduced. I, of course, know of you, Spartan. Your legend, The fear you inspire is admirable. The hope you stir in the hearts
Sacrifice her boobs for her booty? She's got less booty than she used to have, though.
I want you to know my name too.
Do I have to?
To know my legend. How else will you
Can you kill the feed like in Mass Effect?
I am Escharum, War Chief of the Banished. This is my world now. And you have little time remaining in it.
Very intense. Alright, now the true game begins. Now we turn into Far Cry.
Look at this place. It's so full of more monsters coming to kill us.
Monsters? Aliens. Birds, yeah, we gotta see if we can kill birds in Halo.
Incoming.
You know, just give Master Chief a catapult if we're gonna do this over and over again. Horizon Zero Reach. No, that's a true open world game. This one is not. But though I do believe you get like side objectives in this game for a Halo game though, which is something they played around with a little tiny extra bit in Halo 5. Not enough to actually even warrant mention, but it was there a little bit. I'm not sure why, but they did it. They just they pretended like they did actually. Can I refill this? No. They said this was originally the size of Breath of the Wild's worth. So they probably were trying to make it into an actual open world game, and they had to cut it down due to budget for like time. One day, chat, the technology will exist so you can explore the entirety of the Halo ring from end to end. It'll take your entire lifetime, though. Well, these didn't blow up. Everything will become open world, chat, eventually. All things become open world. Gamers demand it. What's my goal here, actually? Oh. Master Chief need chain gun. So this looks like a human base for some reason, I guess. I don't know why there's all these human weapons here, actually. I haven't died once this playthrough. No, I haven't? I thought I did. Clear the landing zone? Oh. Will do. Can do. Master Chief, kill good. What? Why'd you blow up? I didn't even shoot up there. Correct me, I did not shoot any bullet up there, right? I guess they hit something vital on their own end. Here we go. You did die early. I died once or twice to like, you know, at the very beginning, just because I was fucking around a lot. That's a lot of dudes. That's a lot of dudes. Yeah, we're just gonna like play catapult for a while. Feels like they're killing themselves all the time. There's explosions going on that I have nothing to do with. Actually, let me use my grenade launcher. Oh, here's a shit gun, by the way. This thing. It seems like this actually would feel like a good gun. It sounds good. It has a high rate of fire, but
Is
oh,
anything?
you just don't do enough damage to make yourself good, sweetheart.
I think I can guarantee this base will be safe for your friend to land.
Never too old for fun. Yeah, you'll be playing games until you're 100, chat, or even older. I mean, you probably always expected you'd be watching movies at that age, right? So why wouldn't you be gaming? You'll love it. But yeah, this gun should be better than it is. But it's hard. It's not good. It just ain't. Why can't you be like an armor locker? Mjolnir Locker. Mjolnir Lockers contain cosmetic items that can be equipped in Halo Infinite multiplayer. Capture fobs reveal. Lock. Okay. I have to pay for the Spartan Battle Pass for it. It's all free. If you use it more like a DMR instead of a rapid fire, yeah, I've learned that you don't want to auto fire it because it just like jacks yourself up into the sky. But even then, when you do it like that, it just doesn't do as much damage as you think it would. It's just all around the 3-shot battle rifle or whichever one DMR is just always superior to it. So it's just like a worse version of that. Well, it's also one of the more common weapons in the multiplayer, but I always like walk right past it for something else. I only grab it if there's nothing available. It does have some range to it, but just the damage output is not very good. What's my objective? Over there. Also, a 20-round clip? Come on. It'll be at least 30 to be proper, military issue.
Let me see. The Banished are using a modification of the Covenant's BattleNet protocol. Pretty easy to push through, and done. I've removed this location from their system. We're safe
You got pinched by a hermit crab once. I was bit by a snapping turtle as a child. Use it in ranked and it gets off a few more rounds in times in mid-range. I mean, yeah, it's not the worst gun in the game, but I just feel like it's lacking enough oomph to make it truly useful. But then I guess if it had more power, you would never use the DMR. So it's kind of like in a weird position.
Oh, solid ground.
Snapping turtle. Whatever. Afterwards, I yelled really loud and yanked my hand back. Luckily, it didn't hold on.
Please tell me we can go. Did you find the weapon you were looking for? Can we go?
Hi.
What the? Cortana? But she... This is all her fault.
It isn't Cortana. Tell him.
But it's classified.
Permission granted.
Look, I got it easy. It was a small snapping turtle.
I was created by Dr. Catherine Halsey to mimic this installation's security to trap Cortana for deletion. I was successful.
Cortana's no longer a threat. And now she's going to help us stop.
You seem like you're pretty cool with Cortana possibly being dead, Chief, considering you spent the last full game simpering over her the entire time.
And even I can see the odds aren't great.
Yes. Yes, you should listen to her. You're gonna get us all killed.
Oh, this is fascinating. You're trying to survive. But I was programmed to die.
Really? One person with a death wish wasn't enough.
No, I was just figuring what I'm supposed to... Wait. I'm picking up a UNSC distress signal.
Location.
The source is 4 kilometers from here. Here is the distress signal's point of origin.
You don't want them to delete... Supposedly, she's already been deleted. Happened off screen, you know.
This was, until 2 minutes ago, a banished forward operating base.
Oh.
I say was because now it's ours.
Chief, what is she talking about?
Now, here's the cool part. There are more UNSC forward operating bases that have fallen into British hands. Well, pause. They have paws. Each one is associated with a territory. Here is the location of the UNSC signal I've been tracking, and here are 2 more fobs.
Mark it. Let's go.
Let's go. What?
Well, am I dying? Did you not see that map? And the shit it want me to do already? I'm done with this Ubisoft style shit of like, capture the bases. Again and again and again. You can spawn from them if you die, huh?
Waiting, Chief. Get on board and we can leave.
This is becoming like a way you would torture me if you like. Oh hey, they did the sci-fi version of those clips in Scotland that everyone does these days.
Leave me here waiting. Well, go ahead.
Does Halo have a lot of diehard fans? It's kind of fallen off. You know, it's been replaced. Halo was like a 2000 series, as was its prime. It's kind of been like in an awkward place ever since then. Like other games have come around and taken its ideas in different directions that have been successful. Well, Halo feels a little stuck. Don't be a baby? No, I will be as much of a bitch as I want to be right now. I don't like capturing bases and doing it over and over again anymore. It's not fun for me. It's like same thing over and over again. But who knows? Maybe they've figured it out and it'll be fun. Maybe I am being will bitch too much. But like I said, I'll give it a fair shake. I'll see how many times I can do it before I start grinding my teeth. Hey, can you just fly me there?
I see your new friend from the banished ship hasn't given up on you.
Oh, you do, right?
What did he call
Oh,
himself?
okay, he is.
Escherum.
At least you don't have to grind. Well, I do need armor points to like level up myself now. And you find those. See that mountain over there? You can go there. You can climb that mountain. We're gonna send you there this December. Alright, get in the ship, Master Chief. It just works. Loading the game, loading the get it da 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 da.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
To some.
I have a question. I was created to lock down Cortana, but I don't know why. What did she do that was so wrong?
She was our target.
I understand that, but... is this classified? Because I don't have all the information.
Chief, this is insane. I see banished everywhere. Did you hear me? Everywhere.
What intel did Dr. Halsey
Am I
give
ever
you
gonna
before
like
your
this
mission?
pilot character, by the way?
Halsey only tells people what they need to know.
Fly Pelican straight into enemy territory. No one will ever notice. Great idea, big guy.
I still don't understand why you had to delete her. It feels like something's missing.
Guess what? They noticed. They all noticed. And we've got a banished structure up ahead. Armored. Very heavily armored.
It'll have to wait, I suppose.
How close can you get us?
How close? We're unarmed, and you're asking me how close?
Put us down
Dude,
here.
you got the Master Chief in your back seat. Just deal with it.
We're still doing this.
He's like a legend. He literally saved Earth how many
This
times?
works, because it's as good as it's gonna get.
Kill the birds. Kill the bird.
It better be. I'm getting out of here.
I don't think you can kill birds. Maybe they're just too far away. Where? Do I get select objectives, or they just give them to me?
UNSC signal's origin.
Source.
Unclear. There's just too much chatter on all banished channels.
Let's
I
back this
keep
way, though.
hearing the tower. It's probably the main structure we saw as we flew in.
That's where we just were. I'm guessing I just walk by now. There is like a big chasm in the way, isn't there? that the Spirit of Fire in the sky there? I think that's some brute ship. And they put like a big, like, nope, fuck you chasm right there. But I guess you can get back to it eventually. There is that place over there. Alright, moving on. Any, like, readables? Thanks for confirming. Thought it sounded like her. Oh, you're talking about the... You know, the voice actor for the new Cortana-ish girl? It's not the one who voiced Cortana, is it? Or is it the same girl? I wonder if this game was really held back by also having to be backwards compatible with the old Xbox. I mean, it looks nice, but it doesn't really scream next-gen to me. Then again, not much has really screamed next-gen to me. Yeah, you could have gotten the same experience by using a mod for Skyrim that adds, like, Master Chief into it. What's the most visually impressive game you've played recently?
Look down there. We're
What's the most visually impressive?
You take out those monsters. Get me to that
I don't know. I don't think
terminal.
I've played anything that's really impressed me
Okay.
graphically. I mean, there's been some really good character. I've been more impressed more recently these days by the quality of animation than the actual, like, model detail. Or, like, but, mainly it's been some tech demos from NVIDIA. The most impressive graphics out there right now is actually a Marble game demo from NVIDIA that's completely ray-traced. So it looks nearly identical to reality. Half-Life Alyx? Well, Half-Life Alyx looked good, but it, it still is like, it looks like a video game. I mean, it's nothing I haven't seen before. But Final Fantasy VII had very good animation and very good character models that I liked. So yeah, that game did look good. But like I said, I've mentioned before, I'm kind of at the point where I'm not really that impressed by graphics anymore. I feel like we've reached a point where, like, most graphics look good as long as you have good art direction. Like, you only get, like, an ugly game if you have really shitty art direction or you just don't care. Like, most games can now look pretty good, even on a budget. So it's really more about the quality of the animation that goes behind the graphics, more than anything else now. Since the better the graphics look, I feel like the better the animation needs to be. You guys don't call for reinforcements like they do in Far Cry, do you? This has got really shit turning radius on it. Swear to God, they're blowing themselves up more than I can right get to them half the time. Hey Dart, how's it going? What's up, Sean? How you doing tonight?
You made short work of that, huh? Now to business. Let's lock down Fob Golf.
Lock it down? Capture Fob. How does pressing a button capture a base? You capture territory by putting people there.
Yes, I was right.
Jim, you have a good night.
All you need to do is chat with the banished security protocol. And by chat, I mean push it out of the way because it is really not smart. And there.
How you
We now
enjoying the
have
game so
ourselves
far?
a second fob.
I'm finding issues with it.
Affirmative.
So what? You're going to just...
I think it might actually get weaker now that it's semi-open world.
That's his call. I'm just
Because
trying
now
to
the
be
pacing is
helpful.
going to be,
Speaking
kind of
which,
ruined.
Each fob seems to be linked to the BattleNet. And if I do this, we can piece together what the Banished are up to. For instance, over here is some kind of Banished outpost. Unclear, but it's well defended, so it's definitely worth looking into and blowing up. And here is what I can only describe as someone that the Banished value highly.
Noted.
Is capturing these bases the same thing as climbing a tower to show you all the locations and stuff and you're it?
They're tracking UNSC transponders too. Caches containing valuable equipment and intel. Oh no, it looks like there are multiple UNSC squads engaged in trying to survive. They need your help, Chief.
We got settlements that need your help, Chief. Recovery, where am I at again? Am I right here? Okay, so we got a boxer squad, whatever that means. Recovery, the tower, Bob, FOB. Can I move the thing let me move it. So, Karaya squad? Okay. Bob, Julia. So these are more forward operating bases. Andreas started this trend and we will die perpetrating it. Don't you like capturing bases? I sure do, game producers. I love it. Keep doing it. So what's this one again? Distress call received from Boxer Squad. Rendezvous at their position immediately to provide assistance. Well, let's do it, player. Nearby.
Are you ready, Chief?
Also, we just captured this base.
I already told you.
I just mentioned you can only capture a location if you staff it with soldiers to keep it.
Let's go find out what that signal
In the future, we just press a button. Oh, I can use the mongoose. Do I have to though?
Mongoose drop off approaching your LZ, Chief.
I feel like you need something really unique at this point to make this trend interesting. Open world has just been done to death, I feel. So yeah, it is getting harder to be impressed by an open world game. Alright, you know what? We'll stick with this for a little bit longer, just because we need a little bit of range. Alright, now we get a complaint about the vehicles. Oh god, do these things tip over so easily now. Alright, over there. What's that? Open world games are longer and have, apparently, that's what they believe. I don't buy it. I'm not sold on that idea. Don't need any of that. Hey, you know what you'd never see anyone using in the military? This. Hey, Sergeant, you want to drive on something that offers you zero protection and will almost certainly get you killed in the field of battle? Right, it's on the other side. Map. Map? Where's the way around? Okay, it's on the side over there. Multiplayer, there's slide. Yeah, the only vehicle I like in multiplayer is the Wasp. It's basically like a floating gun turret, though. The missiles on it are kind of shit, but the gun is fine. Everything else is Garbo G-level shit. Like the tank, the Scorpion tank is still powerful cannon, but my god, it controls like it's a World War I tank. The Wraith tank, I've only got like to use one time, and I guess it felt fine to control, but the main gun didn't seem like it did much damage anymore. And the Banshee is, I don't even know, no one even seems to bother getting in the Banshee since it's so weak.
We just picked up a
Like the cannon doesn't really kill anyone anymore in one hit, and trying to shoot people with a gun is really difficult since there's so many anti-ship vehicle weapons now. They usually just get swiped from you since you gotta fly right at someone. It's what you need in the military. Like Halo vehicles are all actually terrible military vehicles. Actually, like the best bet so far for open world games are Persona 5 like games that are extremely dense and have a lot of shit to do. I think a better example of that would probably be like the Yakuza games, which mainly just give you a couple blocks of a city and just like densely populate it. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Yakuza, but I do reckon see that as maybe a way more games should try to do instead of open world. I'm doing the Skyrim thing where I'm trying to climb up a mountain awkwardly in a Halo game. No, stop it! But, I was talking about the vehicles again. Like I said, the Warthog, the Brute Chopper, I barely ever get in it since it's practically worthless. It just crashes all the time. It flips over constantly. But we'll get to we'll save some of these complaints for when we actually get those vehicles. Low gravity world, it should have Earth gravity since it's spinning. That's like what the Halos do. It's just that the physics is too wonky. It doesn't really... Oh, ain't good. Alright, shotgun. Oh, you got energy shields.
Hope you
Q's is kind of exactly what I meant. Just couldn't place it. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. What do these guys do for me? I don't really... Do they just... Can you go back to the base? I really don't need you.
We're with you, Chief.
Oh man, This is something.
Later.
Lead the way, sir.
They're really gonna try to follow me.
On your six. Roger that.
Alright. Okay. What's my next objective? Spartan Core and recovery. And we got the tower and another Foxtrot. Then we got that thing. And what was this? Mjolnir Armory. Oh god, how big is this map? Let's just get an idea of what we're in for. I wonder if like there's more map that we can't see. Also, why can't I drag the map like in any other game? Instead I have to use my directional keys. Alright, so we'll go control fobs reveal banished and USCN activity in the surrounding regions. Serve as fast travel hubs and rally points for USC Marine fire support. Right access to vehicle drops, weapons, and weapon variants. Okay, we'll go do that. Wait.
Chief, enemy reinforcements.
There.
What's up, Chief?
That's a friendly you're shooting. Watch yourself. That was a friendly.
So, if we're gonna do Far Cry, can I at least have a glide suit for my Master Chief? Alright, can you guys walk down a cliff? Because that's where I'm going. Doesn't look like they can. Where'd my mongoose go? I know, it doesn't matter. Mongoose is shit. All your squad are women? Hey, that's, very, brave thing to do. Do I half a ton? Well, yeah, but I don't show it. I wear it well. Armor weight, alright? Master Chief ain't overeating. I'm glad they gave me that squad, by the way. Did they really expect I was going to take the long way off that fucking mountain just to keep those AI with me? Any fall damage? Master Chief's got shock absorbers. Weird, you can actually kill animals in the multiplayer, but not... Oh no, bird exploded. Just missing a lot. Oh shit, he had a rocket launcher. And the brutes really know their weapons suck if they're just using nothing but human stuff. It's like, use the human weapon, brother. How many shot? I'd rather keep this though. More ammo. Oh well, Warthog's busted. No, give me that back. Give me that back. But we'll you know what, fuck it, we'll take it, get some shots of it. Gotta show it off in the footage, right? Oh, this traveling open world stuff really works well for Halo. Really feel it. Oh god, I'm gonna get annoyed. I know I am. I can already feel it setting in. Where's my thing? I'm at the waypoint, right? This not a mission objective? I guess I can just like fast travel there. That's where was that where that multi-stage mission? Investigate the UNS distress signal. Okay, means like scan. There it is. Yeah. All right, doing it. Packing nothing but explosives.
Tower
Well,
was
no.
a more than appropriate name. Look at that place.
Really makes you feel like Master Chief. You know, you can feel it more like Master Chief by like putting him in Skyrim, actually.
We're gonna need to find a way in.
He's here for the asset. Send word to Chekhov.
I'm just wondering if the enemies start getting stronger and tankier as the game goes on. And true open world, like, first-person shooter experience. I didn't have to kill them. I killed them with their own grenade by sticking it to myself. New strategy that Halo Infinite has given us. Oh man, I missed sticking that grenade to my face. Give it here, mine! Ah, that's the feel down he likes. Yes, seek out grenades, let them explode on you, chat. It's a viable strategy now. Not in multiplayer though, that'll still kill you. Kinetic ammo full. Oh, they didn't fill up my rocket launcher though. What do you call that but kinetic ammo?
Shut up. You're stressing me the hell out.
Spartan, please, give us a hand.
Where you at? Oh, hit the button. Spanker ammo? I mean, it's kinetic, but I guess I don't consider a rocket the same as a bullet. Wasn't there some people asking me for help out there somewhere? I didn't see them anywhere. Oh, they're over there. I see them now. Alright, you guys can help me out.
Spartan, I could use an assist.
What do you think energy ropes feel like, chat? Oh, they just had guns with them.
Thanks, Chief.
Power weapons ready.
Alright, follow me, lads. Into like, grit and war. I feel like the end of this, I'm gonna be crying for my once favorite series. I think those tears would have been shed by now for Halo, the previous games. So, like, not many people like the Halo 4 and 5, you know. Maybe they just kept the banner alive. Like, maybe they'll finally get it right. But I don't recall anyone ever asking for like an open world-esque Halo game, though. I'm just wondering why they thought that was what they needed. And not improving other such things. Oh, no, the machine gun, please.
Hope you got your unmarked grave all picked out.
Glad you're on our side.
No, I don't need guns. Just give me an unlimited supply of these things to throw at people. It's effective.
That's what I like to see.
Nobody asked for FT pay multiplayer back. Well, I mean, in that one's regard, they did give you the multiplayer for free, so you don't have to actually pay for anything, and just unless you're just really into cosmetics. Like for me, I have not paid a single cent for Halo multiplayer. Because I do not care what my character looks like. I don't care how shit I look. I was like, eh, no one's gonna care anyways. Except for me when I see it before in the game. And most of this shit looks pretty bad anyways. It's like, here, have some blue and you'll... red, white, and blue armor for some reason.
I think not. My facility is locked down. There is nothing you can do here. Except die.
Die. You must die. That's who this guy reminds me of right now. These brute villains. You know that Wanda Gamelon game from Nintendo? Well, from Philips CDI? There's like the Black Knight guy's like, you must die.
When the lockdown triggered, there was a power
That's what these
spike
are.
in what I presume was a security building. I've marked it on the map.
Good.
This is where the lockdown was triggered.
Where'd my teammates go? They die? Oh. Oh, I nearly took your head off, you know. No, Master Chief. No, I'm just like you must die. You have to go look it up. If you don't get what I'm talking about, just like do like Wanda Gamelon, you must die. It'll probably be like the first result.
lockdown protocol should be simple to reverse. Let me see. 3, 2, 1. Done. Oh,
What is it?
This place is an interrogation facility run by our elite friend back there, Chaklock. His reputation is not good.
Neither
Who's your
is
new
mine.
AI waifu? She's called the Weapon, and she's basically Cortana's younger sister, who is, pure. She has not yet been, waifuized yet. That day is coming, though.
To manually activate the gravity lift.
I don't know. How do you
I've
weebs
marked it
talk
on
about
your
this shit?
map.
She just like, she wears more clothes. How about that?
After all this time, I finally. This location
What are you
acts
doing
as
down
a
here?
holding facility. Prisoners are captured, funneled through to Chaklock, and then onto somewhere they call
Say
the
so,
House
yeah,
of
that's the idol
Reckoning,
thing, right?
Which is suitably ominous and banished sounding.
How are you and how are we enjoying it? I've been goofing on it for a while. Mechanically it's fine, but now we're in the open world section of the game and I'm a little like, not buying it. Why are they just punch guys? Not guns. Sucks for you getting sent into battle to punch people. Those toes doing anything for you, chat? These brute dudes remind you of Warhammer 40k orcs, but bad orcs though. They're not even the funny type.
Remember, we can't get up there without activating the gravity lift.
Which means hit a lot of switches. I know how this works. I know, because I've played your games. I've played these before, lady. You know what? Fuck you too, grappling hook. Oh, I died, actually. Oh, there's a sniper back there. What were you doing over me? You're scripted to drop above. What? Twitch get bitches, huh? That's acting funny. Alright, let's break this thing. I don't know what it even... It is my objective now. We gotta break this shit. He was teabagging. Yeah, I heard that the AI in the multiplayer can do that. Or maybe back in the beta. That's a nice little reaction we got there. Mike, is Mike here? What you doing, Mike? How you doing? Ow! You blew it up in my hands.
Remember, we can't get up there without activating the gravity lift.
Oh, ow, sniper. Guess you busy? I thought someone said they saw him in chat. I was gonna say hello. Okay. By the way, chat, I ordered a new monitor today, along with some other stuff. I had to do some Christmas shopping, so I got myself a gift. That's alright if you do that, right? You buy yourself something nice when you like buy other stuff for other people. What's up, Dartigan chat? Darn, I have a weird question for you. I get asked many weird questions tonight. You don't even have to like, preface it. I go, yeah, I'm just gonna assume it's weird. That's baller if you do that. That's baller. You spend. I mean, I rarely do spend money on myself. I usually don't really like spending money on anything unless I really need it. It's just the way I am. Because when you grow up poor, you learn to save your money.
Find a way to activate
That's just kind of the way I am. But during the holidays, like, you know what? I need this. What size monitor? It's the same size monitor and even the same resolution, but it's a much higher refresh rate. And it has HDMI 2.1, so I can use my PS5 properly. Like my current monitor that I run it through doesn't have HDMI 2.1, so it doesn't really allow me to take advantage of the PS5. So that's the main reason I got it. But you know, this monitor is only at 60 Hz, even though it's 4K, and you know, I can do better than 60 Hz. So, where's this last dude at? Over there? Okay, we're gonna activate the thing. Bought myself an Xbox Series X, you know. Need to get an HDMI 2.1, yeah, that's the only reason I really got it. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have. Kate said she wants her fans to make fanfics of her and wondering what are your thoughts. What kind of fanfics was she requesting, though? I wasn't there for her stream tonight. You know, it was her first night back. Did she, like, turn weird? Like, if I, you know, corrupted another? But I'm guessing probably nothing too bad, though. But, I mean, if that's what she's wanting, you'll good soldiers follow orders.
There we go. Gravity lift's active.
Malone has been on some whack shit lately. Malone, you mean the post variety? Oh, you're a Malong brown dick and you. Okay, what? You okay? Was he actually trolling or just trying to be funny? I'm not sure. Sometimes it can be hard to tell. You know, I should probably, like, you know, not let my friends die. Is that all he asked was, like, something about his long brown dick? I mean, maybe it was. Maybe he's proud of it. Objective now. Up there? Ew, stand in the energy field. Just deleted. The message didn't ban him. Oh, well, I see we have some restraint here. So now he gets to prove himself. See, you weren't insta-banned. By the way, Dart, have you heard of the new indie game called Wuju? I have not. It was like a Des Nuts joke, but must have poorly executed. Ah, see, he wasn't a troll. See, it was worth, you know, giving you a chance. Hey, welcome, Papa Big Dick. We welcome your raunchy humor here. But hey, we'll teach you how to tell these jokes properly as well. And then you'll be a king. A true king. A king, even. Alright. Hoover me up.
Chief, more Spartan
Heard there was going to be some big reveals tomorrow. Well, we'll be live streaming it, so we'll find out. What about dark humor jokes? We do plenty of that here, too. Gimme. Been trying to be calmer and less anxious since I've been staying off Discord for the past few weeks. Yeah, there's a bit of a drama there, but it feels like it's, you know, finally died down. Hopefully, anyways.
Could be useful.
But, you know, usually the Twitch chat is pretty, you know, pretty even place. Don't have to worry too much.
This armor belonged to a Spartan named Hudson Griffin. Sensor logs suggest he was alive when the armor was removed. Forcibly. It's a long shot, but he might still be alive.
Is the story better than 5 and 4? Well, the story is a bit more intriguing. There's more mystery to it. It's not just, like, really dumb and stupid like it was in 5 and just kind of like, in 4. But we'll see. There's still plenty of... I mean, I'm not really sold on the open world aspect of it, to be honest with you. Hold on, you gotta stretch. But, you know, we'll give it time to see if it gets, you know, keeps my interest or it gets worse. But, you know, I am intrigued to see what they're going to do with this, you know, Cortana-ish girl and what will happen to the real Cortana. So, I guess that's a plus. But that can always end up disappointing you. Yeah, I gotta upgrade. It really doesn't pause when you're in that screen, does it? Everything thinks it's gonna be Dark Skulls and no pause screens anymore. It's for pussies. How come you guys can't come up here? Bunch of reviews saw also said the open world was the worst. Yeah, I don't really feel when I think of Halo, I do not think of open world. It just seems so off.
Who specializes in torture.
Gonna let my laptop charge for a bit while I use my desktop. It's only like, you know, we'll see in a minute then. But have you heard of e-girls who want to be called i-ladies now? I have not heard of this. Does it really matter? You know, by asking to be called something else, no one will do it. It has to be organic. Do you use an Elgato capture card? I do when I'm doing console stuff. I'm playing this on PC though. Alright. What's the objective over there? And we got... yeah, they're both over there. Do you think Halo would be better if Bungie or 343 hands? I don't know anymore, because Bungie's had some issues of their own with Destiny and everything. I feel like that was like a big misstep for them, to go the live service route. And that's pretty much what they've been doing for the last decade, and I have had no interest in it whatsoever. I have not played a single second of a Destiny, and never will. This does not interest me at all. So I can't honestly say the Bungie of today would actually be better for Halo, because they might take it in they might have tried to take Halo and open in a live service direction, who knows, it might have actually been worse. You know, I actually wouldn't be surprised if, like, Microsoft buys Bungie back now that they're, like, in a, you know, game development buyer spree. Or maybe they bought all they planned to buy. Who else would they actually get at this point? Chad, I think what we're in right now is a transitionary period for a lot of developers. I think a lot of the old guard developers are kind of like dying off, or like tapering off. They kind of like they can't really do anything else interesting anymore. And I feel it's time that a lot of these older, big developers are finally gonna be replaced by some newer, fresher blood. I kind of actually hope for that. Because look at all the scandals that's been happening recently with all the big, all the letdowns as well. So I actually wouldn't mind if there's like some like new and upcoming studios that start making names for themselves over like just like continuing the old guard, I guess the way you put it. Most of them made new studios from Blizzard. You know, Blizzard, like I said, Blizzard is like one of those old guard I was mentioning. That used to be like a big thing, Blizzard. Anything time Blizzard released anything. Now it's like, I could care less about Overwatch 2. Or whatever else they're doing. Even like the new Diablo, it's like, eh. Honestly, for the absolute better, considering the scandals with Activision, well, that's more like the publisher. Well, publisher and developer when it comes to Blizzard, I guess, but big publishers too. I'd actually like to see some like new upcoming, like maybe like Devolver Digital get like bigger part of the market share. They seem like a pretty good company for the time being. At least they seem to be having fun with themselves. But they seem like they mainly want to just be the indie publisher, so I don't think they'd ever want to like take up that role. But hey, when things get bad, that just means there's room for new beginnings, chat.
Asherah was correct. So easy. A signal, a lure, and the Master Chief comes running. I wish only that I would have time to enjoy.
Always wanted to play Diablo, but I honestly feel like it's too much. Plus, I don't really want to support them after that scandal. Not supporting them after that scandal is good reason enough, I feel. And if you're not really into like looter RPG games, you probably wouldn't even like Diablo, to be honest. It is really about just getting better loot and well, the story can be interesting too, or at least it used to be good. Diablo's 2 story is actually really interesting. But that was when Blizzard actually put a lot of work into that stuff. I think like now there's like we'd rather like write WoW stuff. I don't know. But I don't know. Apparently, the only thing Blizzard still does that I really like is their CG trailers, which are still pretty damn good. I'm a man. Alright, always look for green flashy lights. It means upgrade course. Now we can like maybe get a chance to like not be attacked while I do this. Threat sensor. I've used that in multiplayer. It's not that great. You know what? I just want to get more armor cores. I mean, to upgrade my defense. So I'm just gonna hold on to them for this. Not that I'm really needing it. The enemies aren't exactly, you know, tough. Most of Blizzard's is new staff. A lot of actually the old-time, you know, developers, like the big ones, have been like completely replaced at this point. You're supposed to hit me in the face with a grenade so I can carry it back to you. Get it right. So who do you think will be the next big developer who's gonna like just kick everyone's asses and like get all the cool points, cool guy points? Let's call them that, cool guy coins. There we go. Anyone you think is like small right now, but definitely got, you know, gonna do something big, make major moves. Hard light weapon required. Oh, for Insomniac is a big developer though. I mean, yeah, I don't think you can call them an up-and-coming developer. They're a good developer, no doubt, but they're not up-and-coming. They're pretty well established. Riot? I would not call Riot an up-and-coming developer either. They're like massive. They like they have one of the most popular games in the world. I don't know how's League of Legends doing. I know they're like doing a lot of multimedia stuff with like a TV show now as well, and like fighting games. I'm guessing they're doing pretty well.
No,
but they're also owned entirely by that Chinese, you know, publisher company.
Get him out of there. Where's Jacklock?
Unknown.
Reading a good book called Extreme Ownership. It's by a Navy SEAL who took his combat experience and used it to forge a method for being a business leader. Famous guitarist recommended it to a famous guitarist. Well, you know some people, apparently. But I hope it... Are you like trying to become an entrepreneur yourself?
Welcome to my tower, Master Chief. It is where you will be broken. It is where you will give up your secrets. Do you wonder where I am? Much better.
The wall's retracted. Watch your back. He could come from anywhere.
No, I saw, but your end is near.
You little talk. Yeah, I know that feeling.
Griffin's threat sensor can help you locate Jacklock.
Hi, Dartigan. Love your everything wrong with series. Hey, thank you, my man. What's your favorite video? Let me know. But also, welcome to my streams. They're a little bit different from my, you know, regular content you're probably used to, but they're a lot of fun regardless. Aren't I right, chat? They're a lot of fun. Confirm my what I just said. Who are you? Oh, you're a Spartan.
Jacklock's cloaked. Hard to see. Use the threat sensor.
Use the what? Oh, that. Oh, that can let me see him briefly.
I sense fear. Excellent.
God, I love Destiny fights in my Halo game. Eventually they'll add raids, maybe. Yeah, sword. I only know him from Twitch, Discord, lol, but I'm not trying to be an entrepreneur, lol. I'm just trying to glean some life strategy. Okay. They all gotta like have their idols, I suppose. You're not learning anything from me, after all.
The wall's retracted. Watch your back. He could come from anywhere.
I will shatter your will, Spartan.
They got really good shields, don't they?
There is much I can learn from
Griffin's threat sensor can help you locate Jacklock.
Can I have a weapon that can actually get through his shields, please? No? Alright, we just chuck shit at him then.
I give you pay.
Oh, and I did that in my face. think Ember Lab has the potential to make some great games since their first one did so well. Are they the ones who made that the Outer Wilds? I mean, the space exploration game, or is that someone else? Horny Bullet Sponge, Straven. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in this game that is definitely new. I'm not sure it's like the best idea. Like the open world stuff is the major change, but then you have these fights you can get into, which I don't know. That this doesn't feel like Halo to me, which was usually like a more of a straight up fight between equals when it was an elite. Outer Worlds, yeah, Outer Wilds, whichever one it was. I can never remember which one is which in terms of name.
Time for you to perish. I will see your courage crumble. What do you do?
Halo had the Tartarus fight, yeah, and people didn't like that fight either. That's why they never did another one afterward.
Our service to Escher continues to reward us with
Streaming Game Awards tomorrow, that's the plan. Always a lot of good meme potential.
The wall's retracted. Watch your back. He could come from anywhere.
I have a plasma-based weapon. Watch the trailers on YouTube. Generally the best idea, but hey, if you can live stream it, that's pretty good stuff too. Oh, that did a number on him.
I'll squeeze the last drop of life of Terror.
We need to get him out of that machine.
He's already used up a bunch of the energy of it somehow. This counts as a plasma weapon, right? Nope. I mean, it's a plasma sword. You'd think it would count as a plasma weapon. Usually don't have hope for games anymore. I know they'll take record, but you know, you should probably be more interested in a lot of indie games than I feel. If you're disappointed by AAA releases, check out indie games more often. We have the new Outlast game. It's the multiplayer one, right?
Working on it. Okay. Be ready. I'm going to cut him loose.
Isn't this the guy from Yo Crisis? Oh no, never mind.
It's you. You're alive. Chief. The Banished. I tried to stop them. I tried to...
Easy. You're safe now.
The Banished, they have something they call the Conservatory. That's all I know. It's picked up north of here. Dig site. I couldn't stop them. But you can. You have to.
Consider it done.
That's good. Good. The others, the Spartans. Did you?
I'll find them.
What part am I on? Still like the first... Well, we're on the Halo ring.
Can you hear me?
I'm not sure what part by that you mean, actually. Will he die?
Chief?
Alright, give me that Spartan core.
Your motion tracker isn't moving.
Isn't that the Halo 5 Spartan Ops guy? No idea. Didn't play Spartan Ops.
Chief,
Respond, please! Did you find the source of the signal? Whatever's down there either has to come with us or be left behind. Can you hear me?
A dig site on the ring? This conservatory must be some sort of Forerunner installation. What do you
No
suppose
shit.
they're after?
It's on the ring. These caves aren't a natural formation. That's up there with that kind of line. I just really hate though, just you wait, this game is actually going to be released 3 years from now when we add all the stuff we originally announced for it. Despite me paying for the whole goddamn game. Yeah, here's a bit of advice for everyone. Don't get excited about a game years before it even releases. Avoid that at all costs if you can. Because it will usually not involve every single thing you've been promised. Or even half of that sometimes. It won't live up to the trailer hype anyways. I got Valor. Earn Valor to unlock weapons, vehicles, and marine... Oh, God. God, stop it. Earn your Valor. Earn Valor, unlock weapons and cool shit. Impress your friends. You want cool shit? I gotta stop. I gotta stop. Can't keep it up. Gotta, like, spread this out over, like, many hours, you know. What the fuck is happening? A war crime. I don't know. I don't know, as I earned Valor for doing things. And that I can spend in the in-game currency, I guess.
I'm guessing that whatever the conservatory is, the Banished won't want us anywhere near it.
Then they'll be disappointed.
Yes, they will.
Okay. Investigate the Banished dig site. Alright, whoa, map, where you going? So, that's the Banished. Oh, where's the... Okay, that's very far away. So I guess we should, like, continue, like, doing shit here first. We got a few more things. We got, like, that. We got FOB Golf. Okay. And we got Ransom Keep. And there's Mjolnir Armory. And there's, Dirkler Vagabond. Oh god, there's so much. Why is there so much shit? And a sudden realization, but I don't remember seeing Square Enix ever actually say that there's going to be a second part of FF7 Remake. I mean, it's kind of implied. And yeah, it made a lot of money, and they want to keep making that money. Alright, so... There's a Spartan core here I must have missed. Okay, we'll go get the Spartan core. And what is it? What was that? Mjolnir Armory. I guess I did. Did I do that? I mean, I'm not going back in for it, but I guess I did it. Put a waypoint there. Sorry, Dartigan, this gameplay isn't exciting me very much. I mean, it could be better, couldn't it? Yeah, so I guess we got the armory already. You know, hey, it's open world. Gamers love open world. Why aren't you convinced, gamers? We've given you what you want. Just hum the theme song when you're traveling across all this open and boring expanse. Hello, man. Long time no see. How long has it been, in fact? How you been, Wallen? What have you been up to in your time away? And why you come back for this game? Oh, well, maybe you're just really into Halo. Maybe you were bored. You know what? Maybe it's a mix of all those things. But regardless, you're always welcome back into our warm, loving embrace. I want to love it so much, but I just don't. Yeah, I mean, I haven't really been interested in Halo in a long time. It'd take a radical game to get me like back into it as I used to be. Like, my interest in Halo peaked with Reach, and I haven't cared much for it since then. You ever played a single Halo game in your life? Ah, well. I'd advise go play the old ones, to be honest. Not that this one's terrible. I mean, it's definitely better than 4 and 5, I feel, but I don't know. It just ain't enough yet. It's got some idea. It's definitely trying to do... I give them the credit for trying to do some new stuff. I'm not sure it's, like, the right direction. I've been here already? There's, like, dead people. Nope. I have not, because there's not... Spartan. I mean, you're gonna have an open world, you gotta get loot. Gamers demand it. Alright, what's our next thing we're doing? Get my armor upgrade. Yeah, you get upgrades now, too. Alright, we go to this next base and take that over. And that'll give us more items on the map that we can possibly do. Have you ever taken the day off work to play a game? I can't think of ever actually, calling off work to play a game, no. I didn't really have that luxury before I started doing this as a living. I kind of had to, like, go to work and make money, because, you know, I used to have it pretty rough in life. Wasn't a time, I couldn't really, like, rest on my ass and just, like, do what I wanted. And, like, you know, I gotta work and make, you know, surviving money. So I rarely even took well, I took vacations, but I rarely, there actually, for the first couple of years I actually worked out a deal with my boss where I would actually put in my vacation hours, but I would still work during those vacation hours, so I'd basically be getting paid double. I'd be being paid my vacation hours, plus the hours I was working. It was very generous of them to let me do that, but I did a couple of years in a row, actually, just so I could make more money. It's like working 2 weeks, only though I was working 1. But yeah, when you don't have opportunities and you don't got any other choice, you just gotta work twice as hard as everyone else for like half the reward sometimes. What? So no, I can't remember ever taking like time off work to like play a game. Would have been antithetical. I like the strategy of Halo is still just run up right in your enemy's grill and like shoot them all the while and then just melee them. Hasn't changed much over time. Pre-order Borderlands 3, The Last of Us 2, and Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart games, which purchase still haunts me. Ratchet & Clank, which purchase still haunts you? Well, I can guess which one it probably does, if that's what you're asking. I was a beastly worker, but I have back injury and mental illness has fucked me up. Oh, sorry about that, man. Thankfully, I've tried to never take it for granted, but I have had my health. Never had to, like, have anything, like, mess me up that way. Oh, sword, I forgot I had this.
I think that's all of them. Get me to that terminal, and Fob Foxtrot is ours.
It'll be hard to believe, but I actually enjoyed Borderlands. I've never been a huge Borderlands guy. I did play most of Borderlands 2, though. And I actually played all of Borderlands 1, and I played most of Borderlands 2. But I only played Borderlands 2 because my internet went down for like a solid week, and I already downloaded it, so I was like, yeah, fuck it, I can't use the internet. The sword is almost empty, so we'll switch out. Nades. Yeah, the log's my favorite.
I need an ETA on the weapon.
37 minutes, 52 seconds, Captain Lasky.
I don't suppose you could speed that up?
I imagine that's a question for her, sir.
Well, fair enough. Is the escort fleet in position?
Aye, sir. We've got 6 Milson frigates in the advanced...
Enjoy the rest of the stream. I'm gonna do a sleep now. Have a good sleep, man. Oh, it's actually already 11 p.m. I didn't realize the time was going by that fast.
I don't like this waiting. We're sitting ducks out here.
Alright, activate the FOB. This is a terrible military base, by the way. It's completely exposed. Does the UNSC military not understand the idea of, walls and protective walls at that?
Another fob in UNSC control. And this one in the shadow of Chaklock's tower. I'd call it a nice view. But then I remember what went on in there.
Alright, they didn't really actually give me anything else but a fast travel location, so... Alright. We'll go get the 2 Spartan cores and go see what that's all about. And we also got that... Okay, no, we already did that. Human squad, I did that. Did that one. I think I did that one, right? Yeah, it's blue. Alright, so we'll go get our core. Gotta level up that armor, baby. Why are the UNSC on this ring? They came here for some reason with, the younger-looking Cortana girl to destroy Cortana, who was apparently on the ring. Then after that, I don't know. Apparently it worked, but then, maybe it didn't work. I don't know.
Let me know if you need support.
Razorback. Oh. Well. Alright. We'll drive the Warthog without a gun.
Heavily armored hog on the way.
Heavily armored. Heavily armored, he said. Pow, pow, driver dead. Pow, pow, everyone inside this cabin dead. That armor ain't gonna do shit when you don't got doors. And you gotta open a flatbed truck. I don't think the USNSC knows how to make a military vehicle, do they?
Yes, sir.
No, this would never fly. This is something everyone should know about the Warthog. It would be the worst death trap military vehicle ever put into existence because it offers whoever's inside it no cover whatsoever. Like, you're completely exposed to gunfire from all sides, especially if you're the guy sitting in the back with a gun. Like, you would not get any soldier to ever ride that into battle. Like, are you fucking crazy? It's cool. It's just basically like a Ferrari with like bigger tires. I don't know. It's made to look like a sports car a little bit, or like the other one is. Chat box though. You guys all right in chat? Everything all right? But I just like dissing the war. It's fun. It's always fun for like a multiplayer game, but as a military vehicle, no way. Badass. Yeah, it works as a gameplay perspective since it's about one person drive, one person shoots. But my god. You can ask even like the the most basic soldier, like, yeah, I wouldn't get in that. Alright, so we're heading over there with this dude. Me and you, buddy. Saving the galaxy. Also, the Warthog doesn't handle very well. You can make the argument that it's never handled very well, but it seems particularly floaty in Halo Infinite. It will like tip over on a sparrow if you run over it, I think. So never drive it faster than like a grandma gallop. Over rough terrain anyways. It'd be nice if we had a gunner. Well, not just someone shooting. Yeah, well, I'm gonna get out and do some work. You stay there. Oh, shit. Wow, I actually fucking died. Can you control the acceleration on mouse and keyboard or just balls to the wall? You just... Well, when you're using a keyboard and mouse, you don't really have anything but analog button press input, so you just let off the forward when you would go a bit slower. Or let off the W. And use the mouse to steer. That's the way it's always been though, but it's a little too floaty for my liking. It just goes flying like it's made of cardboard. That's what it's always done, but this one, the Warthogs in Infinite just need like a few hundred extra pounds on them, I think. Get in. Uh-oh. Oh. Wait, was that thing also using a human rifle? It was. God, the aliens do not want to use their own guns in this game. It's kind of funny. Like, yeah, they do suck. Give us this human shit. Get in.
Call shotgun.
That's not shotgun.
This is my stop.
Who dares attack me?
This is gonna hurt.
Aliens don't want to escalate things. You gotta fire first, huh? I think it's just that, I don't know, if it's weird, all the Covenant are just using the... You know, maybe they're like running low on supplies, they have no choice. Oh, you're a dick. Covenant only use their own tech from... Well, this is after they no longer have the religious view. These are like the, you know, not the Covenant, but technically the... what they call themselves, the Banished. So maybe they just don't have that many weapons as they would like. Alright, we came over here for something. I'll keep the weapons I got, thank you. Yeah, we used to have the Storm Covenant, now it's the Banished. First time, do I got more points? Need more of Spot and Coal. Alright, we need a new objective because that one was done. I guess we'll go deal with this dude. The Ransom Keeper.
Taxi!
Miss George from Reach, dude was the turret on the Warthog, huh? Yeah, especially when it didn't have an actual gun on it, he would just like plop his own gun down. But hey, he had the best death in that game, by the way. I like that they actually named it Ransom Keep. Master Chief, do you actually know how to drive? What popular game series would you hand off to another development studio? Mine would be Pokemon. What studio would you hand Pokemon off to, though? That's kind of the important question. What game would I hand off to another development studio? I would hand... I've not made a joke about how all the games I just had Platinum make a bunch of action games. I think I've like that. So, no, I gotta do better than that. Maybe have... Honestly, don't know. That's a good question. What would I do?
On that outpost we learned about at the FOB.
I'm not sure, to be honest with you.
Kind of salvage operation. The Banished really want to protect their fuel silos.
Clearly.
So what are you going to do?
What do you
about
think,
it?
Chad?
Disappoint them.
God,
Nice.
stop
You
flipping.
can manually raise each silo first.
Also, this would be a horrible, vehicle to actually have a wreck in like that, because no, roof. Silent Hill, yeah, Silent Hill, the ones, like, all the games at Konami's fucked up. There we go.
Which one of you tastes like chicken?
Though I don't really know what developer would be able to, like, handle those well and do it, pretty good. Where's the fucking entrance to this place? Here we go. Do some work.
Lucky shot! You like that? I don't think I can kill this
Dial down. Nice one, Chief.
Wood. Alright, over this way.
Each fuel silo should have a manual override.
Hold on, gotta stretch.
Scan the
This guy
area.
wants to eat the Covenant. Well, some of them do look like birds. Save your baby? What's going on? Who am I saving? Not that guy. He's fucked if he doesn't follow me.
Firing on target.
Big booms. Go for the big boom. Oh shit! You know what? Maybe I shouldn't just rush in. Dragon Age to Larian Studios. Are they the ones making the new Dragon? I mean, the new Dungeon and Dragon game. A weird checkpoint. Why does Chief sound like Solid Snake? He doesn't. Not that I can tell. There's not enough growl in there. Not enough smoking for the Master Chief. Alright, you follow me. If your AI can actually do that. No? Stay there? Alright.
Each
Hold down the
fuel
fort.
silo should have a manual override.
Bandai Namco to
Scan
make
the
the
area.
next Pokemon game. Sure, why not? Actually, you know what? Hand it over to the guy, Capcom, the guys who make the Monster Hunter. Why not? Make the Pokemon, make the mature rated Pokemon game. Make them actually kill each other. No, never. No, that wouldn't be Pokemon anymore. Dumb joke.
What are we gonna do?
You guys are supposed to be out there, but alright. Deep is gruff. Snake has lung cancer, huh? Using a rocket launcher. Mine now. Give me my other gun back, please. Look, you can't spell, don't worry. Neither can I. A well-known fact.
It's a shame what breathing methane does to the brain.
That's literally what they're biologically designed to breathe, the methane. Damn, it's like good stuff. I don't know why I'm having an argument with an NPC, by the way.
You are finished! Die, demon!
Oh, ow, 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 ow. Oh, that looks painful, my dude.
Flush them out.
So I think I gotta get in there, right? I gotta destroy crap. Of course I do. Chad, I want to tell you something right now. Every Halo game after this is probably gonna be like this game. They will all have this open world element. You know it's gonna be true.
Silos raised.
Destroy the silos. Alright. Oh, that's a tank. Let me get that. That seems fun. Then you'll be done with Halo. You think? You know what? Call of Duty will one day go. You'll do the same thing. When it's down, on its ropes, it will also try that as well. It'll have no actual good ideas for why it wants to be that way, but it will think it needs to be that way. We all know it's coming. Just best get your, be prepared for all these open world. In fact, this is only a partial open world game. The next Halo game will be a full open world game.
You know what to do now.
I do know what to do now. Alright. Just kill Chief of that. They've been trying to get rid of him as the main character, if you've noticed. That's what 5 was all about, but no one liked the new guy. But let's just keep it with Chief. No. This new guy's good. I swear. Trust me. Don't you want to pick up loot in your Halo? Nobody wanted to be Luke Cage. He's like the Marvel superhero guy, right? That hasn't got a movie yet. I don't really know anything about him other than that he's like, well, that he's like a Marvel character. That I don't know what he does though. He has a TV show. See, I don't watch TV, so that's something I don't keep up on.
Destroy that silo, Chief.
How do you think a good open world in Halo could work? I think you need better technology to make it the battles fucking huge. Like you have like hundreds of Marines and like Covenant fighting each other, and like using like make it like an actual battle, like a war zone, not just like me doing the regular Halo thing, only in bigger spaces. That doesn't seem like it does anything to actually add to it. That's just adding bigger spaces to it, like a game that used to have better pacing, and now it's the same game but with worse pacing. It doesn't really compute to me. It's like, why? What does this improve? But that's what they think works, but it takes more than that, just making a game bigger to make it good. I think we gotta destroy these. I got them all opened up. But can we get the tank out and use that instead of wasting my ammo? What? I wonder where they were freaking at. Oh shit. Be cool to fight Scarab, like, yeah, do something like that. That'd be some good use of open world. Have like a Scarab crawling over the freaking mountain. And you gotta actually take it down using everything you can. Okay, I guess we can't open this up and get the tank until we destroy this stuff. Will a grenade work? Oh shit. Oh fuck, hope I got a checkpoint. Okay, well, good enough, I guess.
We've got company, Chief. Well, more company. It looks like the Banished are tearing down and repairing vehicles here.
Not for long.
Marking the repair base. Let's do this.
What am I blowing up now? That? Okay. We got ourselves a tank, that's all that matters.
See that? One M808 Scorpion. In pretty good shape, too. Could be useful, if you like that kind of thing.
Oh, I like it.
Shit, someone's behind me.
This belongs to the Banished now.
Oh.
Destroy that thing.
Get off my tank. I just got this shit. Yeah, this tank is about the level of... This is like some shit from World War I, the way this thing controls. They've made the tank, well, like I said, it's the only vehicle in the game that's really heavy too, but it's almost too heavy. But no, hold on. I think I've been leaning forward too long. There's something there I gotta destroy, right? Chief got a bone, and I don't know how I feel about what. He's got a what? Cannon seems sluggish. Well, overall, the entire tank is sluggish. It's still a point-and-click weapon, and whatever you shoot at dies. So the tank still has the power, but they definitely made it really slow and moving. Everything about it.
They're stripping UNSC hardware to repair excavation equipment? Are the Banished digging?
Would you say it has tank controls? Well, Yeah, technically, yeah, but it's like, this is 500 years in the future, and this tank would be like shit, like a World War I level tank, and how slow it is, and how unresponsive it is. Like, we have better tanks than this thing today. Like, way better. Oh, well, I got into the gun seat. Whoops. Night. See you later, Puff. You have a good night. Fix my tank. Oh, not the machine gun. That. Also, the rider in this tank is completely exposed. That's the way it's always been, kind of. So you can be sniped out of it. You know what? The UNC believes in fairness with all their military vehicles. They can't actually be overpowered. So, there. Oh, hey, it still looks kind of cool. Though I don't think you'd ever want a tank that has like 4 different sets of treads. It's like doubling the amount of things you could break. I'm just like, I'm in a real weird mood when it comes to like criticizing every little thing in Halo tonight for some reason. I wasn't even this critical for 4 and 5, was I?
Brother Alok, our scouts have identified 2 key sites that seem quite promising for excavation. We will soon be ready to dig, but we must remain vigilant. Unnatural defenses lurk beneath the surfaces of these rings.
At least they look cool, yeah. That's kind of, they're, like I said, they're meant to be like cool for like multiplayer experiences. That's why they're like dual like piloted vehicles. They just don't really make a lot of like tactical sense. How do I get in there? There's like.
When this is all over, I will tell you of how I survived my days on the Great Foundry.
Anything up here? No? I need to get in there to finish up my objective. That little line out there. It's the gate control. If I want to take the tank with me, but that's not the thing I need. I can't finish my objective. What the hell? Does anyone know how you get in there, by the way, by any chance? Okay, I see up there. There's the switch. Good. Okay, there it is. Well, that earns us some new valor, I think. I don't know if it actually helps us any.
Ransom Keep is officially offline. We did it, Chief. Well, you did it.
You're a tanky. I'll take your sword, because my thing is empty. Where'd it go? I thought elites were the good guys. These are like... Well, people don't like fighting the brute, so they have to stick some elites in there. So these are not the Covenant, these are like the Banished. They're like another sect like the Storm Covenant, so... they're working for the brutes, and these elites don't like humans, because they don't. That's all I got for you. Alright, so, where are we off to now, Chief? We got more, open world to explore. So we got that thing. Ostrovagadum. Target status active. For the last decade of the war, Ostrovagadum was considered one of the most lethal infantry assets in the Covenant. It was granted the title Blade Master by the Minister in resolution for this combat acumen and ability. The target is known to carry a modified energy sword. Yeah, fresh you up a good night, man. Thanks for being here. At least tonight we'll be able to finish up this one section of the open world, hopefully. So we got only thing we got left after that is like think Spartan Core and that thing. All right, I don't think I can take my tank over there with me, unfortunately. And if I don't know if I'd want to because it's going to be very slow. You might be wondering to yourself, how is Master Chief driving this in reverse when he came and see what's directly behind him? I'll have an answer for you. You blew up your tank, I can't drive. Well, these aren't exactly very, driver friendly. They're pretty shit. Oh, I said back up. This tank's almost gone too. They're also, for something called a tank, they can actually be destroyed by small arms fire pretty well. Blow up trees? Nope. I think this is where our tank ain't gonna get across that. Which is the wrong place at the wrong time, I do it. So, chat, what are your thoughts so far on Halo Infinite? If you've played it or just watched me play it. Halo Reach, I would castrate tanks with Spartan Laser. Well, in this game, you don't get so many weapons that directly destroy big, heavy vehicles. You get weapons that stun them, mainly. There's like a lot of electrical weapons that can stun, vehicles and not make them inoperable for a few seconds. I've also found that getting, mentally grappling onto the tank to, destroy it manually doesn't really work that well, either. Looks kind of meh. Yeah, it's kind of weird playing Halo when you just have these big stretches where nothing actually happens. Because you gotta travel. Game seems boring as fuck. Well, they want to make an open world game. They gotta figure out this hey, traversing the landscape a little bit better. Make it so I can, plow through fucking trees. How about that? That'd be a start. I like the new AI character, the weapon. I mean, she's just Cortana, but gullible, right? Not a whole lot of difference. She's also got clothes on. Drifted this fucking tank. However, I don't think this tank's gonna be going much further. Oh well, we got our money out of it. Maybe I can actually get it across without falling to my death. Oh, come on, girl. There you go. There's a cave over here. Alright. You're gonna have the open world, you might as well do a little bit of exploring, right? What's going on in there? Or is there just a passageway through the mountain? Played 5 hours of multiplayer. I actually had more fun 4v4. Yeah, I've actually got about 30 hours or so in the multiplayer so far. I mean, I've had my fun with it. I think I'm almost done with it, though. I don't see myself, playing it for, a full year like I did with Reach.
Be careful. He's got quite a rap sheet. Thousands of UNSC personnel died at his hands. Time to make it right.
If he's gonna, fight me with Energy Sword, I want to fight him with Energy Sword. snapper. I think the Banished are a cool replacement of the Covenant, but they're exactly the same as the Covenant, essentially. They're just, like, by a different name. Maybe they were better in the RTS when you had every type of, like, Halo game for it, I don't know. To me, there's just no difference in fighting the Covenant, just like now they have a different ideology. What the fuck? Oh, I summoned him by accident before I meant to. I didn't know what that red glow would do. All right.
Target down. Let's deal with the leftovers.
That was the mission I came here for. Kill that one dude. But we got his energy sword, and it's apparently special. Was that the target? Yeah, just an elite who was invisible. Now the sword is gone, I can just punch them with the handle.
Target and crew eliminated.
Can you actually recharge the ammo with this sword? It says like out of ammo.
Hey, did you get a look at that modified weapon the target was carrying? Pretty inventive, even for the Banished. So I copied it. I've sent updated schematics back to our forward operating bases.
Oh, we can now summon that weapon, huh?
I'd suggest sending a thank you card.
Hey, Jim, so you have a good night, man.
But you killed the intended recipient, so we can skip that part.
Wait, what? You've unlocked a new weapon variant. Travel to the controlled FOB access your unlocked weapon variety.
Unless you've got other plans.
Anything else here? Nope. I need a gun though. That one's out of ammo. I think we got enough time to like finish up this area and then we can like call it a night. We'll have made solid progress, chat. The grapple gameplay looks sick though. It's good for getting in close, but you don't really do much platforming in the game though. They mainly did it because it is open world and they got put a lot of cliffs you can climb, so I feel that's the main reason. We will go there, get another Spartan core, and then we'll rescue those people. And then I guess we'll get another Spartan core. Yeah, we did ransom keep. I think we did that, yeah. Hey, Cut Stupid, thank you, let's go, baby. Been here since 2018, man, 24 months. 2 solid years of Venus drop. Thank you very much, Cut Stupid. Very much appreciated. Okay, mark that, please. And we will try to be quick about this, because my neck is hurting, because I've been leaning forward playing games today. I need to take a break from it. When do you get flying vehicles? Not yet, but there are 2 in the game that I know of from the multiplayer, so eventually. But I'm guessing they don't want to give those to you right now, because then you could, like, fly over the open world they want you to explore. Can't be letting you, like, do things the easy way, you know. Not an open world game. You gotta hoof it. Gotta hoof it. Hey, I'll take that. You didn't go. I saw it there for a second. Or I saw a better gun. Never mind then. There it is. So, chat. Any of you else got sword necks right now? Weird question, I know, but worth asking. I just picked up this gun somehow by accident. and died. Good stuff. It turns out streaming open world games all the time is tiring. You have a sword, John? What have you been doing with it? Just curious how open the world really is. It's not a full, true open world game, I don't believe. Or it's not a particularly big one. But it does have open world gameplay elements to it. You do get, like, do the normal stuff like capture the bases, which is always fun. And you'll explore mountains. You can go to that mountaintop. That you can go there. You know, that famous line.
You will not forget.
It's just weird. It's just bizarre. I don't know why they went that direction. Because it still feels like the combat's all still just regular Halo, but then they have the open world stuff that doesn't really fit in very well. You're sleepy? We all are. I'm almost done with the night, though. Don't worry. You won't have to suffer much longer, chat. I'll let you go. Because, as we all know, you can't just go to bed when a stream is still running. Gotta stick with it, else you're just a wuss. No, but if you need to go to sleep, go to sleep. Don't worry about me. No sword. Sword doesn't kill instantly anymore. Don't like it. Is this survivable? This is not survivable. I don't feel that it is. No. Okay, no fall damage at all. Never mind. Okay, full spanker. Yeah, that's worth. I'll slip a few times during stream last week, during Demon Souls. Well, I've been told my voice has that effect. Oh, a sniper rifle, huh? I think I'll actually take the sniper rifle over the rocket launcher. Alright, we got one more objective, and it's, I think... Have we done that yet? Whatever it is, we'll do it. I don't think... Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Okay, so much to do still. Gotta go up here and do all that stuff. Go up here and do all this stuff. Then this island, I think. Dart's voice makes your cat calm. That's also weirdly something people told me as well. Why am I cursed with such a gift that I can barely use properly? Or at least know how to use. Like, other people could take this voice and probably do, like, magic with it. Here I am, just, like, making fun of video games.
UNSC distress signal. It's pretty close by.
Oh, they can see me through the grass, huh? Oh, that doesn't... Oh, shit, that ain't killing... Headshots aren't killing? With... Okay. I swear those were headshots on those guys, right? I'm the cat whisperer.
Do not lose your courage.
You know what? Give me more nicknames, chat. I need them.
Fire on him, quickly.
I want to be like one of those Europeans that have like a full title that takes like a year to say. Or at least it has to be like said every time they like appear in like any formal situation. Announcing... You know what I mean. It's made fun of a lot in fiction. Ow, fuck.
Chief, enemy reinforcements.
So, I'm not sure if I only get these like guys temporarily or they show up in my bases or something more often. I'm not sure, but we rescued them regardless.
Oh yeah, I'll have fun with this.
So...
We're right behind you.
I was at the
that's
reveille
it
when
for
you
the
showed
time being.
me.
What do we gotta do now?
I'm ready for some payback.
There's, you know, none of that. But we can't get to that right now without that going on a big of an ordeal. There's that. Starlight Squad, another squad we can rescue. Press call received from Starlight Squad. Rendezvous at their position immediately to provide assistance. What do you get from this, though? I don't know. Don't really feel like rescuing another squad, though. Plus, we do need to, like, do stuff up here tomorrow, I think. I think we're just gonna try fast traveling. You do that by clicking on these and... fast travel online. How do you fast travel? Charles Dartigan Jones. Oh, I used my actual name. Sinner of Games, Cat Soother, and holder of questionable morals. What is questionable about my morals? I'll have to ask. Also, I don't know how to fast travel. Fast travel on... I mean, you gotta go there? Oh, okay, wrong place.
Done. Or till I pass out from exhaustion. Whichever.
Gonna summon a tank now? Probably not. Plenty to like do more bases and stuff. However, I think I'm done for the night because I'm actually getting tired and my neck hurts. So, I'm gonna stop the recording there and I'm gonna like say my goodbyes, chat, because it seems like chat's getting pretty sleepy now too. Are you sleepy, chat? Do you want to go to bed? Do you want to be released? The Mua mode is very questionable. Of all the ones you could pick, you chose that one. Seriously? But regardless, chat, you've been wonderful. Thanks for stopping by tonight. We'll be playing this again tomorrow because we gotta make our way through it. Sorry, but we do. I feel the need to apologize for some reason. But hey, don't worry. It'll be better together, as it always is. But chat, you've been wonderful. Thank you for being here. Thank you for enjoying my antics. Thank you for any bit subs or gift subs too. If you haven't followed me and you're new, hit the follow button. You can join my Discord by typing in the Discord code down below. Or you can scroll down and find it, you know, below the stream. But yeah, tomorrow I'll be streaming, actually, not just Halo tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll also be streaming the Game Awards. I think that's at 8 p.m. tomorrow, so my regular start time. So tune in for that. We'll at least have that to look forward to. So, should be a lot of fun. Hopefully see you then. Other than that, I wish you a great night and a great day tomorrow, and I'll see you later. Good night, everyone.